And what is up, y'all? Happy Friday, TJIF. What's going on? Welcome into another volunteer stream, and we appreciate you being here. So, we are here for our Tennessee's versus playoff game of the SEC tournament, and it's against the Mississippi State Bulldogs, who took them down in the regular season. So, it's revenge time here for the Vols. So, hope everybody's doing well today. Appreciate y'all being here. If you are just joining in, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for Tennessee basketball. Now, if you're here to see me to show the game, I cannot do that against NCAA regulations. You cannot do that. You might see other people do it, but we won't be doing that here on the channel. But we'll be bringing you the live audio of the game on the ESPN broadcast, and we'll have the stats and all that stuff, my reactions, my play-by-play as well, and a little audio as well into that too. So if you want to hang around with that, make sure you hit the like button. But remember, this is the last weekend for y'all to watch live on YouTube because they'll be cutting it off for the tournament. So make sure you're right here with us because we're going to be we're going to be doing the games here, and we hope for you to hang out with us as well. So let's get to the game here. Let's get to the game. Let's talk about it. Let's see. So Tennessee 24-7, 14-4 in the SEC. Mississippi State 20-12. 8-10 in the conference. What's up, Urban family? What's going on? What's going on, Samuel? Sweet Tea says, I don't see nothing live at all. Well, that's how it goes. But Chewy, what's up as well? How you guys doing? So make sure you guys are hitting that like button. And let's talk about the players, the season leaders for Mississippi State. Hubbard, the guard, he's averaging 17 points per game, 38.9% from the field. And Matthews is also he's the forward. He's at 6.9 rebounds per game. And assists, Matthews does that as well, 2.9 assists per game. On the other side for Tennessee, Dalton Knecht, 21.4 points per game, had a 40-point game against Kentucky, and we had nothing to show for it. But hopefully he can do as well here. A-Dude, 7.6 rebounds per game. Ziegler, 6.0 assists per game. So there's it. Tennessee averages 80.2 points per game, and Mississippi State 75.1 points per game. Points against 69.3. So somewhere is going to be a difference here, and 67 for Tennessee. So the over-under for today's game is a 141.5. I'm going to go the over. And the 9.5, Tennessee, the line is Tennessee 9.5. It seems a lot. I'm going to go under that as well. So there is that. So the last five for Mississippi State coming in here. They won beat LSU yesterday, 70-60. They lost to South Carolina, Texas A&M, Auburn, and Kentucky. What a match! What a strain of games there for Mississippi State. Tennessee, they lost to Kentucky at home on Senior Day. They beat South Carolina, they beat Alabama, they beat Auburn, and they beat Texas A&M. A little kind of a different way there, so we'll see what happens here on this game. But I hope everybody's doing well, and we're going to be bringing you the live audio as soon as ESPN takes us there. They're on the Pat McAfee show right now, but we'll hope to have a good game here. I didn't think I was going to get to do this game, but turned out some plans changed, and now we're here. So let's see if we can get going here. Let's go to the main page here so everybody knows we're here to play some basketball. This will be the setup where the numbers are over here will be the basketball score, and then we'll have below the stats for both teams below here when the game starts. So we went over 10,000 subs since we did a Tennessee basketball game. So thank you guys for all the hype and the love for us in the last couple of weeks to get us to that 10K. We appreciate you. What's up, Gator? What's up, Suzanne? How you doing? Drop the like and got to run. All right, we'll see you later. But make sure you're hitting that like button for us as you're coming in, as we're going to be bringing the live audio of the ESPN broadcast, and you'll be able to hear it very clearly, and it'll be nice and good. So keep on hitting that like button. See if we can get to 20 likes. That'll be the new goal. 20 likes. 20 likes will be our new goal. But Tennessee favored 81% to 18% for the Bulldogs, even though the Bulldogs beat them last time. So we'll see how that goes. But last game, Dalton Knecht had 40 points. A-Dude did his thing. Ziegler did his thing. But Triple J and once again Vescovy not doing their thing. So today it's going to be a full team effort. To win this tournament is going to be a full team effort. And it doesn't get any easier after this. So, but we've won the last, other than the Kentucky game, we've looked really well on the boards and on the 3-point shot. So hopefully we can turn around and win this game. So if you're a Mississippi State fan, I think it's Redeem Bulldogs, I believe. If not, I'll have to create that real quick. But we do have redeems for you members in the chat, and that is above in the chat there. Let me brew those real quick. Here are your redeems. If you want to become a member to use these emojis during the game, it's 99 cents. It's not that expensive, but here are the emojis. I even have some Mississippi State emojis as well. Boo, Tennessee, Samuel says. Hey, that's right. So this is a fan-friendly chat, so don't be afraid to cheer on your team. You are more than welcome to cheer on your team and put go Bulldogs, go Dogs, whatever you want to put. But definitely encourage you to cheer on your team as this game goes on. All right, so I'm just waiting on 12 o'clock. About 8 more minutes to go before this game starts. And the tip-off here from Nashville, Tennessee, back in my hometown. Funny bash the Vols, but can't spell it. Good luck with that. That's all right. It's all right. It's all good. We can take it. We can definitely take it. So, let's see. Let me change my viewer count color. And we'll be bringing you live audio. Pat McAfee on right now. We are also broadcasting on Facebook. We're broadcasting on Twitch and Twitter. So if you're watching on Facebook with us, please like the stream, give us a follow. If you're watching on Twitter, make sure you give us a follow. If you're watching on Twitch, give us a follow. So we'd love for you to hang out with us and listen to the game here. Should be fun times. See if we can get a crowd in here today. I do have some racing coming up this weekend, hopefully with the 12 o'clock starts for Tennessee. That kind of works in our favor. We can do the Tennessee game in the morning and our racing stuff tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow we'll be at Bristol Motor Speedway doing qualifying for NASCAR. We're going to be doing the truck race on Saturday night from Bristol, and then Sunday we'll be doing the NASCAR Cup Series live from the Bristol Motor Speedway as well. So, and then next Thursday, hopefully we'll bring you, or Thursday or Friday will be one of the tournament games. Hopefully they play at night, but we'll see how that goes. We'll definitely try to make it work for you guys, but we'll be bringing you the Tennessee game as it could be. Hopefully, fingers crossed that it all works out. But what's up? I love Bristol. I know, me too. Bristol's fun. Bristol is a whole lot of fun. So just waiting on the game to come on. Keep on hitting that like button, y'all. We're trying to get to 20 likes. 20 likes. If you see the bots out there, y'all, this is their last hurrah this week. And then they are done. They will not be doing any more basketball. So I think we're the only ones. I don't see anybody else. I don't see any bots doing the game. So, and it's very nice ride into the track. Those mountains are incredible. Oh yeah, they are, man. It is so much fun to go over there. It's just a rough drive back after the race is over for sure. So we got about 5 more minutes, y'all. Let me see your predictions in the chat. Who you got winning? There's 45 of us here already. Let me see your predictions in the chat. Is Tennessee going to get their revenge off of Mississippi State? Do we win? Let me see your predictions in the chat right now. And are you going over, under? You taking the line? I'm interesting to see. So I'm going over, and I'm going to under the line of 9.5, and I'm going to go over the 141, I believe it is, 141.5. I'm going over and under on the line. So that's my picks for the game. I'm going to go Tennessee with the big win. I think they shut Mississippi State down and advance till tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. That's my predictions. Let me see you guys' predictions in the chats. Let me see. Let me see what you got. And I got my cup. I'm ready. I got my cup. Go Vols, baby. Go Vols. Got the SEC tournament logo back here. Good to go. Ready for this thing. Hopefully Connect can do his thing. Hopefully A-Dude, they give the ball to A-Dude down below. See what they can do here. But the Bulldogs going against the Vols in Nashville. Bulldogs beat LSU yesterday to advance. And they are here ready to play. Winner plays tomorrow at noon Central. Noon Central. So hopefully we'll be right here with you guys at noon Central tomorrow. If it is, we'll do 11:40 just like we did today. But like I said, I'll be letting you listen to the audio of the ESPN as soon as it comes through. About 4 more minutes. And then Will also do my play-by-play plus theirs. Let's go Mississippi State Bulldogs. That's right, Samuel. Cheer them on, man. Cheer on the Bulldogs for you guys. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. I don't see anybody else. Oh, there's one. We'll just get rid of that right now. Mm-hmm. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, y'all. The live audio will be coming in. 3 more minutes. Purdue and Michigan State is playing also today at the same time. That one should be interesting to watch as well. But we'll be giving you updates at halftime. We'll be going over the state stats and highlights, and definitely giving you some scoreboard updates as well. So, big SEC tournament back in Nashville. Used to be all the time in Atlanta, but they've gone from Atlanta now all the time to Indianapolis, back and forth. Q1. Refresh here. Just make sure we're good. Mm-hmm. As soon as the auto comes in, we will start it. Hopefully, our 5 starters get it going today. Hopefully, our 5 starters get it going today. Soon start. We'll start it right here. We'll have it live for you guys as soon as it goes live here. Mm-hmm. What's up, Smith? What's going on? 4:30. How you doing? So let me see in the chat. 57 y'all. It's growing in here. Let me see. Is it GBO in the chat or Hail State? Let me see GBO in the chat or Hail State in the chat. Go Vols. There you go, Smith. Let me see GBO in the chat or Go Vols. Let me see what you got. What is this? Some weird commercials. 1 more minute, y'all. We bringing it to you. Mm-hmm. Commercial after commercial. There it is. 12 o'clock. All right, let's go. Let's go. Get this going. Come on, ESPN. What's with these commercials, man? Let's go, Bulldogs. There you go. Okay, go back here. I don't know what's going on with this. Should be starting here just a second. As soon as the ESPN feed comes in, as you're coming in, make sure you're hitting that like button, y'all. We're at, soon we get to 30 likes now. 30 likes. Help us get to 30 likes. We're almost to 20. Okay, right back out. Live now. Coming. Baseball. Men's basketball. There we go. Where are you at, Tennessee? Oh my gosh. What's going on with this thing? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Here we go. It's going to start here in just a second, y'all. The audio coming in. Not yet. That's the only thing I don't like about ESPN and their thing here. Says live now. Hasn't started yet. Says 12 o'clock start, and this is what it does. It takes forever to load on ESPN Plus. Not sure why I hadn't started yet. Come on, ESPN. Let's go. Well past 12 o'clock, ESPN. Let's go. See, how often are the Predators winning against... Yeah, I saw that. Here we go. Now we got it. Here we go. On and on.
77-72 at Mississippi State. So there's a little bit of get back right now in Tennessee and Rick Barnes. They take the floor. Two rugged defensive teams, Ravi, that can defend as well as anyone in the country. Dalton Knecht has changed Tennessee offensively. Josh Hubbard has changed Mississippi State offensively this year.
And that earlier game Jimmy's talking about was back in January 10th, early. Both of these teams dramatically different today than they were then, as we're set to tip off the first of 4 today in Nashville, and it is controlled
Tennessee all-white State in black, and they win the tip-off.
Man-to-man defense for Tennessee. They're in the white and orange and all-black State. Took Hubbard a little while to get going yesterday. He's 13 at the top of the key, being closely monitored by Ziegler. Tolu Smith backs his way deep down into the post, and he gets it up over
2-0 State.
Tennessee will push, and James got about a 3, and he will back it off. Ziegler and Vescovy, they want to see Vescovy shoot a little bit more. It's not only the coaching staff, the players have told him as well. Knecht got bumped the first time he grabbed it. James fires, that's short.
He misses a triple J, misses it, and out of bounds.
Well, we already see Tennessee's game plan defensively is to double Tolu Smith. The very first possession, they doubled him, and Tolu Smith dribbled out of the double and then right back down to scoring position. Good start for Tolu Smith, number 1.
Yeah, dozen rebounds for Tolu Smith yesterday in the second half. That ball's out of bounds off of James. We saw their starting lineup for Mississippi State.
Yeah, Josh Hubbard yesterday, 14 points in the second half. Yep. Made half of his shots. Tolu Smith, 8 points, 12 rebounds.
Most SEC fans will remember the incredible sort of one-on-one game that Hubbard and Reed Shepherd, the show they put on when Kentucky met Mississippi State.
Up 2-0.
Hubbard started a little early yesterday, but to Jimmy's point, came on strong in the second half.
Well, the defensive player of the year in this league is Kai Ziegler, assigned to Josh Hubbard
State
early.
ball. Those are the top 3
And out. 3 no good offensive rebound ripped away by Mississippi State's
Another 3.
Hubbard, and that's just a little too strong.
And A-Dude rebound.
Ziegler pushes, banks right
that's
into
right.
him, and that's
History
an easy
king.
for Zakai Ziegler.
There you go,
Strong by Zakai Ziegler. If you can't play through contact in this league, you can't play. And Zakai Ziegler that time won the elbow.
I thought it was a 3.
always
I can't
in
show
film
the game,
sessions, when
Scott.
we get the ball, we've got to win that elbow touch early.
Ziegler's body has changed. He, of course, dealt with the ACL surgery, but you're talking about a junior who's got all sorts of experience against Hubbard, the freshman.
Yeah.
Smith one-on-one. James, the play so far has been to come and double team him. He goes to his left, throws it up, and that is a pretty play by Tolu Smith.
Boy, twice now Tolu Smith has shook off that double team.
4-2
bounced the ball out of
State.
it and right back to attack.
Had a season-high 26 against Kentucky. He missed the first dozen games with a foot injury and surgery. Ziegler's three.
Ooh, almost went in.
Has it.
How you do with the rebound?
No, he
It
missed
doesn't
the button
get
with the
it.
left.
Or in March, you have to make your layups and make your free throws. It determines games this time of the year.
Hubbard got hit.
Yeah.
Count that. And a chance for three.
He is a crafty small guard,
They
man.
foul him on
He
the
just went right
three-point
after
shot.
the SEC
Stayed up
Defensive Player of the Year
6-2.
and won that one-on-one battle. He just has a knack for drawing fouls, does Josh Hubbard. And yesterday at one point, he had one made field goal, but he had 13 points because of the chance to the charity stripe. If you're Zakai Ziegler, leave the ball alone. You don't compound one mistake getting beat by fouling at the end.
And a good sign for Hubbard and Smith. They have now both seen the ball go through the basket early in this game. Early good start for Mississippi State.
Mississippi State defensively, the toughest team in this league to get the ball inside of their defense. And what you can't stop, though, is Dalton Connect, Rabbi.
7-4, connects with two.
The release is too high. Great explosiveness for a 6'6" kid.
It's an unblockable shot.
It is.
Trying to get the ball in the hands of Hubbard. It's the high screen from Smith. And a good hustle by Jeffries, winning the 50-50 ball. He goes hard to the basket, no good, and three Vols were around it to rip down that defensive board.
Here comes Ziegler. Ziegler, the triple J. The Vescovy.
DJ Jeffries.
That's me calling him out. Say, come out here. He gets it to Connect.
He is an NBA
Connect
defender.
shoots
Trying to
two.
Connect early.
In and out.
Good
Brick.
defense that
A-Dude
time.
rebound,
Vescovy picks
Vescovy.
up the rebound. A-Dude loves to go to his left.
Shoots up.
That's how he faded with that
And he misses
right-handed
with a
over the
fade.
shoulder jump shot, and he's missed his first two. Hubbard, quick release. Too strong.
Right, that's too much room, though. I know he missed it, but that's too much airspace on the catch for Hubbard.
Connect pulls up. Rims
Connect
out.
missing again.
Mississippi State generally likes to play a little bit slower. Tennessee will push. One of the best offenses in the country. Now it's Vescovy who's got Hubbard. Josh has had 267 three-point field goals, about 200 more than anyone else on the team. And James with an interception.
Yeah, threw it right to the double-team defender rotating over. Josiah Jordan-James with
Next.
great hands.
Back out to triple J.
Hubbard
Shoot
just
two.
got thrown away by James.
And he
who
can't buy a
rattles it in and
basket.
out.
7-4.
Neither team having success driving the ball to the paint in this game. Two teams that square you up on the perimeter defensively. They don't open up their hips. Very difficult to get a drive angle in this game early.
Davis. Pretty touch there. He abused Connect on that offensive play.
Connect is
9-4
he's a better
now.
defender, though, than what a lot of people realize. You break him down on synergies. One of the top 25 defenders in this league, a league with a lot of tremendous defenders individually.
And they're winning the 50-50 balls. Terrific play. Mississippi State, a rip by Deshaun Davis. Hubbard, that's an offensive. He threw Vescovy out of the way.
Yeah, Vescovy did a good job of selling the contact that was there. And Hubbard is such an important guy to stay out of foul trouble from a scoring standpoint. The drive of the basketball, man, it's hard to come by. You got to fight for your drives. Connect opens up his hips a little bit. The ability to stop and pivot off the pressure, really well done by Mississippi State.
Alrighty, so a commercial break right here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. I appreciate you hanging with us. So 72 of us here. Thank you so much. 9-4 Bulldogs. 9-4 Bulldogs as they are in the lead here. And it's we'll see, Smith, Davis, and Hubbard with the points for the Bulldogs. Connect only with 2 and Ziegler with 2. So kind of a gone cold here in this first couple days. Could it be because they haven't played in about a week or two, week and a half almost? They played, well, I guess it was Saturday. So they didn't play since last Saturday. So time off, that kind of always hurts the Vols, as we have always seen with the break, and it takes them a bit to get fired up. So make sure you hit the like button on the, thank you, Matthew, over there on Facebook for the like. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe as well. Appreciate the subscribes, as I'm trying to get the other stat to work over here, and I'll get that working here in just a little bit here for you guys. So appreciate y'all hanging with us. We'll be bringing in the live audio here in just a second, as they are at a TV timeout, as they usually do, about within 14 minutes or so, 12, 14 minutes of this first half starting. So I'm just trying to get this one thing to work over here, and then we should be good. Let's see if I bring this one up, and then this one. All right, so that one's that one. Okay, so we need to do that one. Okay, so we need that one that's up now on the bass court here. Trying to get it all timed to make it look good for you guys. Sport. All right, that works. All right, and then we'll go to this one. All right, so now we got it. Just waiting on the commercial break to come back, y'all. We'll bring you the live audio of the game. Hopefully Tennessee can wake up here. This is not good for Tennessee. All right, now we got it. Okay, we're good now. This takes a little bit for everything to get going here. So we're watching some scores here. I'll give you some scores as it gets better, but here we go. Back at it.
College basketball brought to you by Principal. Let's build a retirement and benefits plan that works for your team. A Sunday night, 9 Eastern Central. Check out the SEC Network.
Vols need to score with Vescovy and Triple J, and Connect needs to score some threes. That's exactly history. If those two guys don't score, we're in trouble.
Preview all the games the SEC teams are playing in. Hail State, Marty.
In the huddle there, guys, Chris Jans reminding his guys that if they want to win this game, it's all about effort. He said, what is the one thing Tennessee is doing at a high level right now? Pushing the basketball. We got to get back. We have to be disciplined in that effort. We cannot jog. You have to sprint back, make or miss. We have to sprint like it's
a drill. Get ready to head to work.
Yeah, and Marty, he's saying that because once he gets his half-court defense set, man, they're really good.
9-4
here to get the ball inside of the three-point stripe all year long.
Meshack in there now.
Make you take threes.
Ziegler, oh, he missed it.
Take and make some of your Tennessee in this game.
Yep, Mississippi State ball.
It's going to be Mississippi State
second
ball.
Turnover of the night for the Vols.
Shaquille Moore, speaking of sprinting, he can fly up and down the court. The big body, 15, Jimmy Bell Jr., who Chris Jan said we need to get more time once we get to the tournament. And on the other side, Jemai Meshack is in, and so is Toby
State
Owaka.
Inbound.
State has the old school Hoosier-esque jerseys
bringing it on
as well. That's some cool stuff. Oh, absolutely.
State with the ball. Hubbard.
Big battle going on down low between Bell and Owaka.
Owaka's out there too now.
Baseline, he's got
Owaka and Meshack.
Hustle his way deep.
Shoots over Owaka, rebound, Owaka.
Undersized, though, to have a low, wide, strong foundation and not get knocked out of the way.
Back to Meshack, back top of the screen, back to Owaka, two on him, spins, trying to find somebody, throws it way out.
Got plenty of time.
Connect shoots, I'll take it, nope, he was a fake the three. Ziegler with the ball to the basket. He misses. Triple J gets it. Meshack with the three. Oh my gosh, we're horrible.
That one hurt. Yeah. Tennessee is 0 for their last 6. Hurt feelings, hurt backboard. Inside, too strong.
A good for Matthews. 2 down. It's 11-4.
Grabbing all paint points for Mississippi State in this game so far.
Tennessee coming out cold here.
The ball inside, off the bounce, off the pass, off their post-ups.
Back to Ziegler.
10-2 advantage points in the paint.
Ziegler back out to connect through. Oh, he couldn't even hit it.
Short, and it's going to be Bell. They call that on. He and Awaka in a war right now.
Yeah, Awaka is one of the hardest guys in college
Mississippi
ball.
State fouls
That's what I'm
Awaka.
talking about. Just driving with force, jackhammering that ball inside, going right through a very, very physical Tennessee defense early. Are the guys out of Starkville.
Bring another shooter on the floor, an offensive creator in Jordan Gainey, the junior.
Gainey now out there. As long as he doesn't shoot any threes,
Yeah,
he'll
you
be all right.
substitute based upon the personality of the game. And right now, Rick Barnes, his struggle is offensively, so he goes with an offensive guy, Gainey, off the bench to try to ignite this Tennessee offense.
Hubbard gets his first break.
11-4 here.
Back in.
13-10 left in this half.
Early.
And we know this about Tennessee. Dalton Connect on baseline out of bounds under is the best weapon in all of college basketball.
Ziegler to Awaka. Awaka getting double teamed. Hubbard steals it.
More.
Goes up.
Great play.
Hands it to. What a slam. Hubbard, the assist and a slam
Jeffries and a finish.
by Jeffries.
Hot double team of Awaka. And anytime Awaka's bouncing the ball, Mississippi State is charging at him.
Awaka is not very good with ball handling. Connect. Back to Awaka. They tried it again. They tried to skip it away from him again. Get him out. Oh my gosh. 2 turnovers by Awaka.
Matthews strong to the
and good. Matthews again. 15-4. The Vols down by 11.
He's 33 seconds away from the under-12 media timeout. But, man, the swarming defense of Chris Jans' guys on
Remember,
point
we
so
lost
far.
to Mississippi State here.
4 turnovers,
Meshack.
0 for their last 7 in their last 11 possessions.
To Gainey. Gainey to Zig. The defense is tight. Swarming.
Baseline.
Meshack back to Gainey. Gainey fakes a 3.
Passing
Back to
up these
Ziegler.
early shots. They got 1.
They need to shoot
And
it.
that's an air ball.
Air ball.
By the Dogs.
Shot clock
Absolutely.
violation. Tennessee
You
looks
can also get
lost.
hot defensively. That's exactly what Mississippi State is to start this game, just swarming. The double team action is on point. And Chris Jans' guys coming off of a game yesterday have taken their defense to a whole nother level the first 8 minutes of this one.
Chris Jans talked about
As soon
how
as they get the
sometimes you gotta
ball,
go
they are
back to
swarming
basics.
them.
They went back to their foundation, their fundamentals. They're built on defense, playing with a purpose. He talked about that when they arrived in Nashville, and you are certainly seeing it early here
Here we
in this
go.
one.
State inbound. Tennessee now go with a little press.
There are 3 top 25 defenses out of
Bring
this
it
league.
on up.
Bad pass, and that's a deflection and turnover.
Turnover. State to Gainey.
Did he lose it out of bounds? Yes, he did. Another
And
turnover.
Gainey went up
Jimmy.
for a shot, and he lost it, and it went out of bounds. Another turnover.
Mississippi State and Chris Jans, man, they are dog tough on the defensive end. So far in this game, very good in terms of who we're going to double, when we're going to double. They've eaten Awaka up a couple of times off of his post touches, making life difficult. The uniforms are cool. The play is tough. Good start for the Bulldogs.
All right, 15-4. Wow, oh wow. 11-point lead for the Bulldogs. It's kind of, oh my gosh. I kind of have our number right now. Let's see if we can come out a little hotter than we are. But make sure you're hitting that like button, y'all. We're trying to get to 30 likes. If you're here watching the game with us, we appreciate you. And then let's take a look at some stats here. So right now, Matthews with 4, Jeffries with 2, Smith with 4, Davis with 2, and Hubbard with 3. On the other side, Connect and Ziegler, the only 2. This is not going to be pretty if they play like this. 2 times Awaka had the ball in the paint, and they double-teamed Awaka. They stripped Awaka. He looked horrible out there. He looked lost, and can't get a shot off the swarming defense that they are. Every time we get the ball, there's 2 people on us. They're doing it really well and quickly for them. So we'll see what happens here. This is crazy. But hopefully Tennessee can wake up here. I'm sure Barnes is yelling at him right now. But Awaka needs to sit on the bench until he figures out if he's going to be in this game or not. Another timeout here. What do you think, History King? What do you think's going on here? Create screens for the Vols, exactly. I mean, they couldn't even get the ball off. As soon as they would get it to anybody, they were double teaming them. Crazy stuff. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this at all. But we'll be bringing the live audio here in just a second, y'all. Commercial break. Stick with us. Just waiting on the audio to come back. Another long commercial. They need to wake up. You are correct on that one. Need to wake up for sure. Here's your bot. Found him. You're going away. Bye-bye. Now it's done. There we go. Back at it.
Game about 8 minutes in. What do you see so far from your team?
One, our spacing's not very good. They're doubling from the baseline, and then I thought a couple guys turned down some shots and went and tried to make harder shots, but they're playing hard. They're playing well. We just got to settle in and execute better defensively, really on both ends.
What are you going to say to them in there?
We better get going. And we will. We'll get it going here, but we just got to – we turn the ball over, and then we don't get anything. We turn them over, don't get anything out of it. It's just a matter of us settling in and doing what we do.
Appreciate you, Coach. Thank you for your time. Guys.
Ravi, there's never been any panic from the Tennessee team all season long. You can hear it from the voice of Rick Barnes. And Zakai Ziegler right there inside that huddle, man, did a really good job with his voice as we were watching that last time out. This is an old, experienced, tough team. They don't break apart from each other when adversity hits, but adversity has knocked them right in the nose the first 8 minutes of this game.
15-4, that free throw is good.
Tolu Smith back on the floor. Hubbard stays on the bench for State. Connect Ziegler, Vescovy, Adu, and Gainey on the floor for Tennessee.
Double team
the
Tennessee
corner.
there. Turnover. There we go. Gainey turns over right after. Oh, Ziegler gets it back. He goes to the basket. And a foul.
He will have 2 free throws. A couple of turnovers, and they have then turned the ball right back to State. Not here.
Rick Gainey off the court as well. He doesn't seem like he's with it either.
Jimmy, you brought up this January 10th game. The first half was a struggle. Now you counter that with they have lost to Tennessee 4 consecutive times here to the SEC. 9-2 in their last 11 against Mississippi State.
I wouldn't
say that.
In
this game and that game, Dalton Connect now, he knows who he is. He was still trying to figure it out back in early January.
Yep.
And not only has he figured it out, the entire Tennessee team has figured it out.
Who are you still here?
Is good enough to go on a 6-8-0 run all by himself at any point in the game.
Inbound, quickly to Hubbard.
As long as Hubbard stay on the bench.
Another turnover. There you go. Adu with a reach in, but he's going to get called for a foul.
Tolu Smith with a foul. That's 2 long
Smith.
passes. And in this game, with this defense, that's a recipe for failure.
Yeah, Ravi, both teams are really good at what Rick Barnes calls bear hug the ball. When they're guarding the ball, they spread out wide like you're hugging a bear and they get low. Therefore, there's ball pressure, and those long, lazy passes now are suspect of getting ripped and rammed to the other end, really for both teams in this game.
Bringing it down.
He's only 2 of 13 from
back
the
to
floor.
Adu to Vescovy to the basket. Good. There you go. 15-7.
Not only in this game, but in that NCAA tournament, he's too good of a player offensively to turn down shots.
And Matthews been doing a lot more ball handling lately for State. Hubbard back in the game, 13.
Matthew to Davis. Davis to Hubbard. Hubbard back to Matthews. Back to Davis.
Tennessee, they're switching out outside the three-point line, which is a must on 13 in black.
Looking out.
Smith has good position. Here comes the double from behind. He finds his man.
Matthews with the slammer jammer. Back door.
Triple. I mean, the miscommunication on where they were doubling from.
Vescovy with the
Tennessee
ball.
a basket.
Back to Connect. Back to Vescovy. Vescovy for a shot. He missed.
Terrific job.
He didn't try.
Double and if a triple
Gainey for a 3. And there you go, baby.
That's why they put him in the game.
Tennessee
a couple minutes ago, knowing that he can ignite this offense.
Gainey. 17-11, slowly getting back in this.
A streaky shooter is Gainey. The overall numbers
Davis
don't
with the
look
ball
great, right below
for
30%.
State.
But he can get hot.
What's up, Rebel X?
With the ball. In baseball, he'd be a
Hubbard.
5-tool player. He does so many
Hubbard with
good
the ball
things.
to the
Hubbard
basket.
to the hole.
Rejected. Hey, dude. Basketball with the ball. Here they go, bringing it up. Back to Connect. Connect to the basket. Misses. Went for a layup. Did not go in.
Hey, Mississippi State putting
There's
Dalton
Davis
Connect
now
in
with
a
the
lot
ball.
of traffic on every touch.
State
Jones Jr.
looking to the basket. Up and shot. And a three-point play coming on up.
Deshaun Davis.
Yeah, Rams driving the ball like a Ram. And again, if you can't drive the ball through contact against Tennessee, you just can't play. And Rams does a good job. Man, what a strong, powerful, two-footed jump stop by 10 in black to get himself to go through the contact of the shot. And he has played his best the last 2 or 3 weeks, according to Chris Jans. He takes Mississippi State to another level when he's engaged on both
They
ends.
can get the 20 mark. They do. Remember, last time Tennessee played Mississippi State, they had their lowest total the first half of 22 points.
Matthews gets a little breather.
It was a bad day.
22-11 in favor of State.
Back around. Vascovy. Back out to Gainey. Boom. Misses this time.
Too strong.
Adu rebound.
Offensive rebound.
Here comes Vascovy to the basket. Did he get fouled?
Absolutely eaten up too by Mississippi State's defense.
So Mississippi State again, but staying in front of the basketball, but their recovery effort and strength and toughness made a long reach
no,
of the
did
ball,
not
right?
get fouled.
John
Went
Jones
out of
Jr.
bounds off
They
of
want
State.
Vescovy to
Here
shoot.
comes
It's that
Vescovy
type
to the
of play,
bench.
though, that keeps
Now
the
Meshack
confidence
back
down,
in
doesn't
there.
it? They keep talking about him.
Yeah, but it can't. It can't today. Vescovy got his shot blocked. He's got to come right back in when he's back
Gainey
on the
off the
floor
bench. He
and
had
stay
1
that
3.
aggressive looking for
Kind of
my
help.
shot.
Inbound connect 3. We've seen him do it. Oh, man. We've seen that play multiple times. Inbound shot 3 for Connect, but he missed this time.
Also very capable of going on a 10 for 10 run.
No doubt.
Hubbard.
Tennessee with their 3rd different defender on Hubbard.
Here it is.
Now
Back
Meshack.
into the basket.
But
Good.
the drive
Davis.
ability of Mississippi
He's got
State.
6.
So impressive to start this game.
Davis does it again.
Ziegler to Triple J. Back to Vescovy.
Ziegler.
To the basket. Way out. Connect. Wide
Needs one to go
open.
through, and it does.
Can't come off.
Connect.
There's no reason to come off the Connect when he's tucked
Connect,
away. In that
Connect.
backside corner, waiting on that backside bomb, and he delivers.
He is the definition of
22-14.
shooters are going to shoot.
And makers are going to make.
Hubbard. Murphy to the basket.
By
And
James.
out of bounds on Tennessee. It'll be
Mississippi
State
is
ball.
driving this ball with force. And Zakai Ziegler just goes out with a very lackadaisical, lazy closeout and gets exposed on the very next possession.
22-14. I don't know why this thing's not
unblockable
updated. One
lifting
second,
his
y'all.
jump shot from the corner.
Trying to free Hubbard up. Meshack saw that, so they end up
There it
getting
is.
into
Finally
Murphy.
updated. 22-14.
Huge mismatch here with Ziegler on him. He's kicked
Davis with the ball to the basket.
Davis.
Throws it up
Left, that's
and
no
misses.
good. Good
Rebound.
defense.
Triple
That's James State
J.
home.
Here comes Ziegler.
Ziegler throws it up.
Ziegler 3. Nope. Rebound.
Tolu
State.
Smith rips it down.
Here comes Jeffries. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard
This was an advantage
to
early
Smith.
for Smith. He
Smith
works again
spins,
on
goes to the
Adu. Pretty
basket,
play,
gets
but
stuffed
James
by
came over.
A-Dude or James and
Who's that going
fouled.
to be on? Call that on Josiah Jordan James. A lot of ball there.
Yeah, well, Tennessee's got to get their defense fixed in this timeout. But one thing that will be working for them is Dalton Connect, and DJ Jeffries gets attracted to the ball. If Ziegler makes it 2 at the rim, so be it. Do not leave Dalton Connect in that backside corner.
All right. Appreciate y'all hanging out here tonight. It is 22-14. It's slowly coming back. Slowly the boys are getting together here. We'll see if we can make some more shots, calm it down a little bit, play some good defense, and attack the boards, shoot some threes, and hopefully we'll come out with a win. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. On the Go with CeeLo is the basketball channel here for you guys, the Tennessee Volunteers. We've been following the Tennessee Volunteers since the Maui Classic, and we've pretty much showed every game except the 2 Kentucky games. So we've glad we met a lot of new friends, met a lot of new subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Please do. What's going on with this thing? Let's see here. What's up here? Everything just kind of went to haywire. What the heck? Oh, I guess Gamecast is having issues. I was like, what's going on with it? It just kind of reset itself. So maybe they're starting it over or something. Gamecast is having a little issues right here. So just hang with us here. We'll be bringing the live audio here in just a second. But if you're here with the big orange, let me see GBO in the chat. If you are here for state, there it goes. It gets better back together again. Yeah, much better. There we go. Did everything reset? That is so weird that it did that. All right, now we're better. No, we're not. Oh, gosh. Okay, everything reset on me. I don't know why, but we'll get it back going here in a second. All right, and then hold on a second. Basketball court. All right, back at it.
How do you describe the effort so far?
Yeah, we needed to get off to a good start against them. You know, they've been waiting in the wings to play. They really pushing the ball very hard. It's hurting our get back, and then our first shot defense has been pretty good. We're just not checking out.
You're doing a tremendous job so far against Dalton Connect as well. What's the strategy?
You know, we got some guys with length on the wing, and they're trying to take the challenge. Obviously, he's a great player. You got a game plan for him. You just got to continue to do what we're doing.
Appreciate your time so much, Coach. Thank you. Guys.
Yeah, Rabbi, Chris has multiple long defenders to chase Dalton Connect all over this floor, but you got to make sure you stay attached to this guy. It's not just his jump shot you're concerned with. You look at his numbers.
Thank you for those subscribes too,
the number
guys.
of shots that he's taken and made as a shooter in transition, coming off of screens, the catch and shoot.
Go Big Orange, that's right. Gianna, what's going on? GBO.
Plays. He's way more than a one-dimensional offensive player.
State misses a free throw.
Have a versatile long defender on Dalton Connect for 40 minutes.
Connect used to watch videos of Kevin Durant on YouTube. Marty at the top talked about wanting to go
Smith
and get educated on
hits the
defense,
second one.
become a tougher player, a bigger player.
So 23-14. Ziegler bringing in double teaming Zig already. He cuts it between two players. Gets it quickly to Connect.
In this game, Mississippi State is now 7 out of 9 on their shots at the rim. Tennessee
Ziegler looking here. The general.
It outscored him 18-4.
Triple J with his first three, and he misses. Rebound, A-Dude.
They'll start again.
Ziegler, he goes to the basket. Whoop, back out to Meshack.
Ziegler
three.
That one is
and airballed it, but luckily another rebound. Ziegler again, and misses it.
Meshack nearly deflected it.
Ziegler missed two three shots.
Mississippi State will slow it down.
And then did not get the rebound that time. Here comes State with Hubbard.
Three-point line, uncharacteristic. They're a good shooting team.
20% right now. They are 5 of 25.
Smith with the ball. Smith, Jeffries, Hubbard,
5 on the shot clock,
and more out there now.
Hubbard, he's going to have to fire it up, and Meshack is in his
2 seconds on the shot clock, drains a three over Meshack, and it's 26-14.
The rise and the lift of that kid.
Ziegler to the basket.
Ziegler, that was too easy, and he got a good seal from Adu.
Coast to coast for the Zig, and it's down by 10.
Chris Jans told Marty, our get-back defense has to get better in this game. That's the one area
walking it up the court is
so far.
Jeffries.
To keep it within
Jeffries to Smith to Hubbard.
Hubbard and Cam Matthews lead the way, 6 points each.
Back to Moore.
Smith.
Back to Smith.
They've been doubling.
Smith on A-Dude. Throws it up. Turnover.
Good job by
Here comes Tennessee. Triple J to Connect. To Zig.
Ziegler
Threw it to the top baseline, and it's off. Way off. Connect gets the rebound. Here we go. Connect ball. He goes to the basket. He throws it up. He misses. A-Dude with the rebound. I don't know how he got that. He gave it to Meshack. Ziegler. Triple J misses.
Ball on the floor.
The ball on the floor. Tennessee ball.
It's going to stay Tennessee ball. And listen to the volunteer folks in here. Predominantly orange with a lot of blue from Kentucky.
Well, that's a foul on the left arm of Josiah Jordan-James that gets uncalled. But, man, this is spectacular right here. Josh Hubbard, he told me that he started working on that pro lift when he was in the 8th or 9th grade, realized I'm a small guard.
Hubbard was going to the left on that three-point shot, and he shot it in the air.
You just did that, Josh Hubbard, too. One of the best on-ball defenders in all of college ball, Jemai Meshack. That is some special stuff.
Ziegler off the court.
Jimmy, Tennessee has 11 offensive rebounds. We've seen
we
it.
got
They haven't
Connect.
got a second chance point yet.
Mississippi State has not
Triple J,
Connect
Vescovy,
get
and
a
A-Dude.
shot off, a good shot off on baseline out
with
of
the ball.
bounds.
He
That's
shoots
a really
two.
big deal.
And it's off the backcourt. Good. 26-18.
Exactly.
5:40 to go here in this first half.
They're not an offensive sensitive team. They don't drop their defensive effort because the ball's not going in. At times they actually ratchet their defensive intensity up when they're in a lull.
18 points, Jimmy, with 5 minutes to go in the first half. 18
Hubbard with the ball. Triple J guarding him.
him.
Back down to Davis. Back to Hubbard.
See what he does with 5. This could go up from anywhere.
Hubbard to
They got it
Smith.
Smith. That was
Smith to the basket.
risky business and a good rip there by
And
A-Du.
Tennessee
It's
ball.
a turnover, a shot clock violation.
But to my point about Tennessee's defense,
6 turnovers
rising
for the
up when
Vols,
ball's not going
5
in at
for
the
the
other
Dogs.
end. That's how Rick Barnes' teams have always been. Jeffries does a good job of driving it, but at the end he opens his shoulders up and allows that defensive hands to come in with a rip.
5 seconds on the shot clock. You want Hubbard handling the ball, or you want Smith with
I
the
want
ball?
Hubbard handling it, absolutely.
Vescovy
Steve
with the
Crowd
ball.
trying to turn that defense into offense.
Vescovy
Go
to
that corner
Gainey.
screen action for Connect.
Gainey
He
to
can run
Connect.
either way off of it.
Connect fakes the 3. Connect finds A-Dude, shoots 2. And he can't foul a
Bodies
basket.
are
Vescovy
everywhere
gets
on the
hit,
floor,
falls
and it
down.
comes
Here
to
comes
State.
the Dogs.
Shooting percentage for Tennessee is 23%.
Jeffries gives it to Hubbard. Jeffries comes back out, takes the ball, gives it to Davis. Davis to Matthews. Matthews spin move past Gainey, dishes it
And a dump off Bell.
to Bell, and good, and the foul.
chance
A-Dude
for
gets
three.
fouled.
I mean, it
Who
all
is that?
starts with the playmaking
15.
ability of Cam
That's
Matthews.
Bell.
I mean, his ability as a 6'7" point guard to get downhill, spin off of the pressure, and a late find to Jimmy Bell, who the one-man wrecking crew on that weak side. I have such great appreciation for Foreign Black, man. He's on my all-motor team.
Yep.
Christian's now starting to use him.
So
to
Bell's
going to
shoot too, it looks like.
That'd be interesting that Cam Matthews growing up, he was not from a family that could afford
And he does
private
not get it.
training and individual instruction. His
Here
mom
comes
told him at a
Gainey.
young age, you've got to learn the game from your coach. I'll be at practices to help you. Man, he has made himself into one heck of a college basketball player.
Gainey to
6'7",
Triple J.
230.
Triple J to
Olive
Connect.
Branch, Mississippi. You can see over the top of many guys.
Connect.
That's where they love
Oh, he's going to
handling that
Triple
ball.
J, and he
That was
throws it out of
out
bounds.
of bounds, they say.
Turnover number
It's
7
going to be
on the
Mississippi
Vols.
State basketball. It looked like it may have been deflected, but no, and that's turnover number 7 in an ugly first half for the Vols.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's Tennessee. They have to figure out offensively what we're going to do with our spacing, because Mississippi State, they are so good in their gap help right now. Nowhere to drive the ball cleanly.
Next going to be on the
Tennessee's gonna
bench.
have to
That's not
compete
good.
on the offensive end at another level right now with 4 to go.
7 field goals.
Here we go.
7 turnovers.
Bringing it on up is Jeffries. I'm sorry, that's
One
Davis.
with Gainey.
Saw the 0. Back to Jeffries. Jeffries thinks about it. He goes to the basket with one hand, dishes it in. It's 30 to 18 Dogs.
By Chris Jansen, his offense.
Vols playing
I've got one of the most physical
exactly.
drivers in the SEC.
They're doing it without Hubbard
What's
having
up?
a lot of points.
Ty K, what's
Boy, that
going
was
on?
halfway down for Gainey, but another
And
miss.
Gainey misses it, and here comes Jeffries. Jeffries looking out to the bank, backs
Low
it
to
into Bell.
Want him to play a little bit more because
Bell's
of
a little
size.
over top A dude, and it's good. It's 32 to 18.
Below-the-rim athlete. But man, does he carve out space. And Adu could not get to the ball.
Vescovy
The Mississippi
with nothing.
State crowd now on its feet. The
2
largest
points for
lead with
Vescovy.
24 of their 32.
Ziegler
in
back
the
out to
paint.
Gainey. Gainey to Vescovy,
Vescovy.
3. In and out. Does not work.
Comes State again. This time it's Hubbard.
Here comes
Under
Hubbard
3 to go in the first half.
winning
of a
this
shocking
game
32-18
big time.
Mississippi State
as the
advantage.
number one
We saw these
seed.
type of
Looks
offensive drops
horrible.
by Tennessee a lot last year. Not so much this year. Will they have an answer
State beat
in the second half in this
the
game?
Vols
offensively?
last time they played. Matthews with the ball. Matthews. Davis says, hey, I'm over here.
Vescovy hangs around, and now he gets
15.
the
Bell calls for the shot, throws it up, and a foul.
The foul.
And the three-point play. Matthews with a
Just
slammer jam and
completely
alley-oop and gets
Do
fouled.
anything they want
It's
against the number 3 defensive team in the
34-18.
country, and it's all about the paint
Crazy.
and the force and the strength that Mississippi State's playing with. Cam Matthews on my all-motor team.
Oh, we were
When his
playing
mom told
sloppy,
him,
all
you
right.
gotta learn the game
Sluggish.
from your coaches and pay attention. He paid attention.
What's
What
up,
a
Kenneth Clark?
finish by Cam Matthews in Nashville. Bulldogs rolling.
I don't know what is going on with this team, but something needs to change. I don't know what's going on, why they can't having issues with the Bulldogs, but they are not able to play their game, and it doesn't help when you're shooting 23% from the field and you're shooting 12% from the three-point line. That's what happens when you are shooting like that. And you have 7 turnovers. Probably one of the worst halves, other than the last time we played Mississippi State, one of the worst halves I've seen them play all year. Connect doesn't have it. A-Dude doesn't have it. Ziegler, he's 0 for 5 from the three-point line. Connect's 1 for 4 from the three-point line. This is pitiful. This is horrible. This is ridiculous. Go Big Orange, John. What's going on? Josh, what's up? Who is this state team? It's Mississippi State. Mississippi State, they beat LSU last night, and now they're here playing. But what's up, Gator? What's going on? Braves game today. Awesome. Can't come out flat against this team. Can't come out flat. I don't care who is out there on the court. If you're shooting 23% from the field and 12% from the three-point line, I don't care if you're the worst team in the league. I don't care if you're a bunch of high schoolers. You're going to beat University of Tennessee playing like that. A high school team could go out here and hit their marks where State is shooting 66% from the field. If a high school team went out there and shot 66% from the field, they could beat Tennessee right now. This is ridiculous. Too many turnovers. You're the number 1 team, the 4th team in the nation. Get your act together. This is ridiculous. Win a Frosty for guessing the survey. Yeah, exactly. And 86% of y'all, almost 100 votes, said Tennessee. Am I wrong here? Am I the only one that's thinking this? This is ridiculous. 20%. You've been off since Saturday. And you didn't look good Saturday either. You really haven't played a good game since last Tuesday or Wednesday of 2 weeks ago. This is ridiculous. We're going to get beat in the first round. Even if we're a number 1 seed, we're going to be freaking Purdue getting lost to a 16 seed again.
Take you around the country.
We don't deserve a number
Purdue
1 seed.
in
This
their
is where
Big
we
Ten
lose it right
quarterfinal
here.
against Michigan State. This going pretty much as planned, though, as expected.
Absolute domination physically for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Great game. Much more in the SEC.
Gentlemen, what Cam Matthews just did.
Woo!
Goodness.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. Thank you, guys.
Gary,
We'll see
I
you
know,
guys at
man.
the half. 26 paint points so far. They had 26 all game yesterday. Cam Matthews has been an absolute.
There we go. Matthews with
no doubt.
shooting
His
here,
mom, Ruthie,
making a 3-point play.
leading the charge right now.
And it's in and
Mississippi
out.
State
Rebound,
cheering section.
Awaka.
Think about this for Tennessee. No
here we go.
team has
Ziegler
won the
bringing it
national
all up.
title after losing their opening round game in their conference tournament. Wow. Duke has done it already this year. Creighton's done it. Is Tennessee the next one that could go down
Here we go.
Opening
Ziegler
day
to A-Dude.
in a conference
A-Dude to
tournament.
Vescovy.
Vescovy
Back over to Waka. And he goes up. Get a Waka off the court.
What a play by Bell at the rim.
Yeah, Mississippi State is more physical and tougher so far in this game. In every area, how hard they're screening, how hard they're going at the rim, the rebounding, all the physical tough things that Tennessee prides himself in. Mississippi State says, I see and I'll raise you one.
So he fouled Waka.
Everything right now rolling.
Tennessee ball here. Ziegler inbounds.
Connect is 2
Can't
of
get it to
9, by the
Waka.
way, from the floor. And even the inbounds passes are becoming a pain for Rick Barnes' team.
You can just see the defense. You can
2
feel
minutes
it,
left
the
in this
defensive
half.
confidence in Mississippi State just rising up in this game on every possession.
Ziegler, the dump down there. They'll kick it to a Vescovy 3.
I know, man.
Another one.
It's just irritating. We can't
Rounded
hit
out.
nothing.
Frustration continues.
We're a better
for the
team
Vols.
than this.
Man, the rim is shrinking on Tennessee and it's growing for Mississippi
Here we
State.
go.
Tennessee now 2 out of 18.
Matthews with the ball.
The 3-point line.
Matthews looking for
Matthews.
Davis. Davis takes it
Had
from
2
him.
on him.
Tight
He's able to
defense for
get it
Tennessee.
to his teammate. Davis with 10 on the
Vescovy
shot
on Davis. All over him. All over him. And a foul. A foul?
Foul on Santiago Vescovy. Number 2
Vescovy with a
on
foul.
Vescovy.
His
Ravi, to me,
second.
Tennessee, they've lost their defensive discipline in this game.
Vescovy ain't getting going.
They're a little
There's no
shook
way.
right now. I mean, I haven't seen Tennessee panic all year long, but they're panicking on the defensive end, lunging,
Tennessee is
reaching,
terrible. I love it.
gambling, open up their hips. All the things that Tennessee basketball is not on the defensive end.
Vescovy's off the court.
And
Gainey
this time Vescovy
checks
gets
in, it
taken out
looks like.
because of it. That late clock gamble.
All right, here we go. Inbound, Hubbard
Josh
with
Hubbard,
the ball.
6 points, 1 3-point field goal.
Bell came out for the block. Here comes Hubbard again. Shoots up.
He
2.
elevates again.
And
Bell had
misses.
position, but he
Rebound.
couldn't come down with it.
A-Dude.
Here's that get-back defense from Mississippi State.
A-Dude with
Stay
9
tight.
rebounds already. Connect. Connect double team.
Look at the
As soon as
effort by
Connect touches the
Jeffries
ball,
at
there's
that
2 on
Barnes
him. He can't even think.
Assistant coach Greg Polinsky off the bench. They
Connect
thought there was
with
a
the
foul.
ball. You bring them out. Here they come. 2. We need to find whoever's open when they do that. Back to A-Dude.
A-Dude brought it down.
A-Dude,
That was
turnover.
a chance to rip it away, and they
Here
do.
comes Matthews. Another turnover. Matthews to the basket, and he
Good
falls.
defense by Jordan James.
And a jump ball.
It'll stay with Mississippi State.
If I, you can talk trash. Just keep it clean. You know, we're cool with that.
Again, 6
But just
Eastern,
keep it clean
3 Pacific
and be
Sports
thoughtful
Center
to others.
on ESPN.
It's a fan-friendly
Reese,
chat. You
basketball
guys have a
crew,
good
they'll
time.
look at
Just
the
keep it
men's
clean. It's
field
all
of 68.
good.
The brackets will be announced, then bracketology.
This is
Breakdowns
sad
of each region,
revelation.
and at 8
It's
o'clock,
ridiculous.
the women's field of 68 will be revealed with
18
bracketology
points
and
in
a
the
complete
first
breakdown immediately following.
Yeah, Tennessee's in the fight right now for a 1 seed, and they got a
You don't
huge
deserve a
amount
1
to climb to stay in
A-Dude.
contention for it. The 1 seed driver, they won 24
Trying
to
to be-
pass, 39
Hubbard quickly
national
gets the
titles.
ball.
There's great value of being
Top
on
of the
that line.
space screen with a walk on it.
North Carolina.
Hubbard gives it to Davis. Davis fakes to the right.
He drives.
Gives it
This
out
is
to
a
Hubbard. 3.
Three. No. Loose ball.
Loose ball.
It's A-Dude who
A-Dude
ripped it away.
with the rebound. That's 10
right now,
for him.
State.
10 rebounds already for
Tennessee had a
A-Dude.
point,
Someone's
5
showing
minutes.
up at least. And A-Dude
Man
goes
at
up for the
rim, they
shot,
will
gets
call
fouled.
Jeffries with the foul.
I'm okay with that foul, though, if I'm Chris Jans, because you're giving Tennessee nothing easy in this game.
Go ahead and
Middle
give the
row
1
action
seed
to
to UNC.
A-Dude or anyone.
Exactly.
A walk and nothing right now for Tennessee can be done with finesse.
A-Dude
So
will
A-Dude's
to the
gonna go up
free
and
throw
shoot,
line.
too.
It's a 60%
I don't
free
think we
throw
lose.
shooter. The junior at 6'11",
Oh, Chew, you
240.
probably don't want to
Sitting
watch
there
this. This
like
is
both of them,
ridiculous.
with just 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting today. That's too strong.
And A-Dude misses the free throw.
Are
you kidding me?
Improved since
What the
he
heck?
stepped on campus. 6 double-doubles in SEC games. And how about this?
Meshack
Dalton
comes in,
Connect is
replaces
coming out
Connect.
to me. How about a first half for Dalton Connect with 5 points on 2 of 8 shooting?
Again, Mississippi State has equal
Every
size
time Connect
athletes.
gets the ball, they double
And
team
he's
him.
not only just
quick.
one defender, but 2
And there
defenders
goes
have been
A-Dude with a
attracted to
free
this guy,
throw.
making
34-19.
Someone else has got to beat us today. We're not going to let Dalton Connect. So far, so good for that Mississippi
The
State
Kansas
defensive
treatment.
play.
All right, so we go to a commercial break. Ridiculous, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming in here. Make sure you hit that like button. There's over 100. Can we get to 100 likes? Can every single one of y'all hit the like button? If you don't like Tennessee, hit the like button. If you think that I'm speaking the truth about the University of Tennessee, hit the like button. And subscribe too. We're going to be trying to bring you the Tennessee games the way they're working on our schedule this weekend with the races. We should be able to do, if we win here, which is amazing if we don't, the Saturday game and the Sunday game, if by miracle we rank that way. But right back to it. Here we go.
Game Ravi, again, long defenders, athletic guys, almost getting to the jump shot by Jeffries. And look at the attention that's just swallowed up by black jerseys time and time again. On any drive of the basketball, he is being fought with hard contact, getting the ball out of his hands. Man, look at that. Switching up high and hot on Connect, giving him no room to operate on. Heavy gap help. It's a defensive clinic right now, not just against Connect, but overall that Mississippi State has thrown in this game.
Well, he's sitting on the bench here in the last 34.5 seconds. The inbounds for State. Shooting 62% from the floor.
All right, inbound to Smith.
Fascinating to watch.
Back to Davis, back to Hubbard. Hubbard slowly bringing it on up.
Guard today.
Up
and over
34-19.
the last couple of games, that's been a trend for them, and it's worked.
You're hitting that like button, y'all. Trying to get to 50 likes.
5-second difference, shot and game clock.
20 seconds on the shot clock, 15 on the shot clock. 20 seconds on the game clock, now 15.
Says, let's go.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Contact
and a foul on Meshack.
Blow that up, and he and Matthews collided hard. Foul called on Jemai Meshack. We're right here. That's 6 feet from us with headsets. You could hear that.
Yeah, Meshack fighting hard to blow up that handoff action.
Here comes Connect now, back in it with 9 seconds to go.
Cam Matthews.
It's a good job there by Barnes. Meshack's out.
USF Bulls looking mighty in their tourney. We'll be talking about the scores and highlights here at halftime. Stick with us during halftime, y'all. We'll be bringing it all to you, y'all.
Right now, frustrated with everything.
9.3 seconds to go. And good for Matthews.
So far in this first half.
35-19.
Mississippi State's
anybody can beat Tennessee right now. A high school team could beat Tennessee.
As physical as it's been, and have not been a lot of whistles.
Good.
Phenomenal first half for Matthews continues. This is their largest
Matthews,
lead.
How many points does Matthews have?
36-19.
11 points and a turnover. Another turnover by the Vols. Slammer jammer.
Finish the first half.
Jones Jr. finishes the half with a slam. And that's embarrassing. 19 points.
We're not giving you anything with 9 seconds to go. Dalton Connect with a lazy habit pass. And man, does Mississippi State make him pay. Not just the steal and the turnover, but then the number of black jerseys on the miss. Very impressive.
Go ahead, Marty.
Coach, 28-6. You lead Tennessee in the paint. 63% from the field, and Dalton Connect has 5 points. Your impression of the first half?
So far, so good. It's a long game. There's a lot of basketball to be played. You know, people were giving Tolo a hard time yesterday because he didn't have one of his better games, but we believed in him, and our game plan was to try to go inside first.
Cameron Matthews is dominating from the point guard slot. What did you see that led to the decision to make him the primary ball handler?
Yeah, we've been doing that off and on, different portions of the season, and you know his motor's revved. He's highly competitive, and we like to match up with him out there handling the ball.
Always appreciate your time. Thank you, Coach. Ravi?
All right, Marty, what an end to the first half, which was really symbolic of the entire first half.
Extend the defense, give nothing, and Dalton Connect with a lazy pass. And boy, look at the black jerseys, 3-1 to finish it off. You can't play any better than what Chris Jansen's guys have done so far against the 1-seed Tennessee Volunteers.
9 turnovers in the game for the Volunteers. They shoot 20%, score 19. Dari and Damian, the 19 is a season low in the first half for Tennessee. 38-19 at the break.
Unbelievable, y'all. Unbelievable. Ridiculous is another word for it. Season low, 19 points. 22 when we played them last time. This is ridiculous. But let's listen in to their little segment here real quick.
Half in general, right? Effort, intensity, interior play, execution.
And aggressiveness, Dari. Everything that we saw from Mississippi State from the very beginning was aggressive, including this. Whoa! Look at Cam Matthews go upstairs to the top floor of the elevator. One of the more athletic players in the SEC. But he exemplified what we saw. Domination in the paint. They were plus 20. You had Tennessee Volunteers that had over half of their shots from behind the three-point line. That's not Rick Barnes' style.
No.
That's not Tennessee's style. They have to be more aggressive and go to the basket.
I don't remember the last time I looked at shooting percentages in a half and saw one team nearly tripling the other.
Yeah.
62-21. What is State doing defensively to frustrate Tennessee?
Well, first of all, they're taking out the all-great Dalton Connect.
Yeah.
Jimmy Dykes was talking about how they were doing it, how they were defending him, getting turnovers and creating those into offensive plays. Mississippi State is terrific when they can get out in the transition. Look how they're harassing Santiago Vescovi on that particular play. What a block by Sean Jones, the athleticism. Then on this end, Tolu Smith. He says, you double team me, but I'm going right back. I'm relentless in attacking the basket. And as a result, Mississippi State has 26 points in the paint, and they have been the more aggressive, dominant, obviously better team in the first 20 minutes, Dart.
Just a little context. Mississippi State has made 9 more field goals on 8 fewer attempts than Tennessee to this point.
Like,
They've doubled them up
100%
38-19. All right, Big Ten, quarter.
All right, so let's take a look at some stats here. Let's see what the heck is going on here in Tennessee. So 36-19 is the lead. And let's take a look at some team stats right here, as we always do. Stick with us here during halftime. We're going to give you the team stats, the box scores, and the stats around the highlights around the nation. But let's take a look to see where, and I already can tell where it is. But field goal percentage for Tennessee, 21, miserable percent, 21.2. 7 for 33 from the field. I don't care who you are. Like I said, if you're a high school team and you're shooting 61%, like State is against Tennessee at 20%, you're going to win this game. I don't care who you are. 3-point percentage, now State, it's been all inside. They only shot the 3-point shot 5 times. Tennessee, 18. They've only made 2. Maybe it's time to stop shooting the 3 and just go inside. You know, I don't know. 20% for State, 11% for Tennessee. Free throw percentage, 5 for 8 for State, 3 for 4 for Tennessee. Free throw percentage, 62% for State, 75% for UT. Rebounds. Now, this is where Tennessee's got it. I think Adu's got the most so far. He's got 23 rebounds for Tennessee, 16 for State. Assists, 5 for State, 4 for Tennessee. 5 steals for Tennessee, 5 for State. Blocks, 2 for State, 1 for Tennessee. Turnovers, a miserable 9 turnovers. Now, State hasn't done a good job either. They have 7. It's kind of ridiculous. Fast break points, both at 4. Points in the paint, here it is. 28 points in the paint for State. Only 8 for Tennessee. Dude has to get going, and Awaka needs to start showing up. Something needs to happen here. I don't know what's going on, but this is embarrassing. Largest lead is 17 points by State. Let's take a look at the box scores. Really don't need to talk much about it. It's all State. Matthews with 12 points. He's dominated. He's got 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Jeffries, he's only got 2 points, but he's got 4 rebounds. Tolu Smith, he's got 4 rebounds. He's got 5 points. Davis, he's 3 for 6 from the field. He's got 7 points. Hubbard, he's 2 for 7 from the field. He's not doing much, but he's got 6 points. He's just dishing it out. Off the bench for the State is Bell Jr. He's come off with 4 points. He's got 2 for Seth Jones. So those are it. That 28 in the paint isn't happening last year. It's a disappointing. I know, Josh. Blake says, how about you show up and play, prove the number 1 seed? It's pathetic. Exactly. Jake, what's up, dude? Nothing says, give us the number 2 seed already. Triple J, Vescovi, Zig, got to step it up, and hopefully Connect will get hot. I hope so. This is ridiculous. But Gary Williams, Kentucky fan, he says 19 at the half ain't good at all. Kind of really ridiculous. So that is that. On the Tennessee side, really pathetic. Dude, 1 for 4, 3 points. He's got 9 rebounds. At least he's doing something. He's got 9 rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds. He's kept it alive, but we can't get the shot. We can't shoot it after we get the rebound. Dalton Connect, 2 for 8 from the field goal percentage. 1 for 4 for the 3-point line. 5 points at the half. He's got 1 rebound, 1 assist. That is it. Even me field just tuned in. What's going on? 19 exactly, bro. Look at the stats over here. Look at the stats over here. Look at the free throw shots and the 3-point shots over here. Look at them over here. Ridiculous. That's the story of the game and the turnovers. Just look at that. That's all you need to know. And the 3-point percentage. Look at that as well. That's all you need to know. Vescovy 1 for 4. Ridiculous. James 0 for 3. These two guys, at least Vescovy, what does he do? Vescovy hasn't done nothing. He's got 2 points. He's got 1 rebound. At least Jordan James, he's got 5 rebounds. At least he does something out there. Vescovy, put him on the bench. Let's see Carr play. Let me see DeLeon play. Let me see a freshman play inside of Vescovy. Other than him taking fouls and trying to play a little defense, he doesn't do nothing. He's horrible. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. Going on my rants. Gainey, 3 points. He had 1 3-point shot. That's it. Meshack, 0 for 2. Awaka, he's got 3 rebounds, but he's had 2 sloppy turnovers. Connect with 2 turnovers, especially one at the end of the half. A nonchalant pass to Ziegler. They steal it. They come down with 9 seconds left and slam the ball in our face and go out in the half 38-19. That's what we're up against, y'all. It's ridiculous. Evan says, that's rough. Gary says, it's okay, Tennessee fans. It's still second half to play. Exactly, we are. Blake says, am I overacting or is this unacceptable? Unacceptable. That is the case. Unacceptable. Purdue up 4, 2 minutes to go. Let's take a look at the stats and highlights of that game here real quick. And we'll go back here and make sure the game hasn't started yet. No, it's not. Okay. Let's see. Coming up right after tonight, this afternoon, we got Texas A&M, Kentucky, South Carolina, Auburn right after this game. I won't be doing that game, but South Carolina, Auburn right after this, and then Kentucky, Texas A&M. I might do that game tonight. I'm not sure yet. Purdue 56-42, up by 2 minutes to go. So Michigan State's giving them a run. At least they're in the game. Tonight you got St. John and UConn, Ohio State and Illinois, Texas Tech, Houston, Pittsburgh, North Carolina, Oregon, Arizona, Providence, Marquette, Baylor, Iowa State, San Diego State, Utah State, Florida, and Alabama, Colorado, and Washington State today. So those are your games. Does this lose you think we lose number 1 seed? I think if we lose, I don't know. I think if we don't score, we don't make a game out of this, I think we lose. I think that's my opinion. But I don't know. Let me refresh this here. Just make sure we're good. So, hope you guys are enjoying the game. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Race weekend and pouring down the rain, life as usual. Yep, it'll be better though tomorrow with qualifying. I think it's supposed to move out by tomorrow, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that they get qualifying in. But definitely tomorrow night should be okay with the truck race at night, and then tomorrow on Sunday the NASCAR read. Number 4 seed at best if we lose. Chewy says, if we lose like this, yes, number 4 seed at best. If we lose, I don't have my multi-stream on, so if you guys have said anything over there on Facebook, I'm sorry if I didn't see you guys, but thanks for hitting us the like. Y'all keep on hitting the like. We're trying to get to 50 likes. That's our goal here. Hit the like, 50 likes. Thanks for all the subscribers. Let's see if we can get to 10,040 today. But if you're over on Facebook, make sure you leave a comment for us. If you're on Twitch, you can leave a comment on Twitter as well. I can see all the comments in your chats on your selective platforms right here in my multi-stream. So Sparty has tied Purdue. Yeah. One way to keep beating, taking down, way to take down Purdue is to stop, what's his name? Edey, the big center. Yeah, got to take him down. So if you guys are just coming in, make sure you hit that like button for us. We are at halftime, and let's talk about some of my social media right here. Here's my social media. Check out my social media. On the Go at CeeLo is a Facebook. We're streaming on that right now. Make sure you say hi, hit the like button. Sorry. Like the stream and follow the page. CLord16 is our Twitter. Make sure you follow on that. Give it a retweet and a follow. On the Go at CeeLo 1 is my Instagram, and On the Go at CeeLo is my TikTok. So make sure you're doing all of those and be ready for anything that comes up this weekend. We're doing NASCAR this weekend from Bristol Motor Speedway Saturday. Hopefully Tennessee pulls this off and we can do Saturday's afternoon's 12 o'clock game. And then the races, the qualifying starts at like 4:30. Oh, thank you, Chewy. Appreciate that. Start at 4:30, and then the truck race is at 7. So that is our plan for Saturday. And then that is our social media. And let's see. If you want to go to a March Madness tournament, you want to go to one of the games, you want to go check out one of those, or go on vacation, make sure you check out Jennifer at Travel Depot. She will definitely get you there. She is a travel advisor. She is our travel agent, and she is the greatest at what she does. So make sure you check out Jennifer. There's her phone number, her email, and there's her Facebook page and her Instagram. So make sure you check out Jennifer at Travel Depot. So we're about to come back from the half here in just a bit. But if you ever need a traveling, make sure you check her out. She's awesome. So other than that, that's all our business. Let's see if we can have a good second half. And Evan says, do you think we can still win this? I hope so. And YK Season says, man, this is so bad. Tennessee's got to get it together. Matthew Cooper says, are you serious? Exactly. Everybody is shocked as Tennessee has put up 19 points. And if you're in Nashville and Tennessee loses here, there's going to be a lot of opportunity to go to any Tennessee SEC game because there's going to be free tickets because the Vols are going to stick around watching other people play. They're just kind of like Tennessee or Kentucky. First 5 minutes of the second half is huge. You need to go to a 12 or 10 within 15. Exactly. We need to go on a good 12-10 run. It would be nice. But unacceptable play. Got me all fired up. Oh, look at Tennessee, Mom. Oh, and I am happy to say that my daughter got accepted to UT, and I'm a Tennessee dad now. So, woohoo! And she's a Tennessee mom. Can you see it? No,
where's the camera? Oh, there it is.
Tennessee
I'm wearing
mom.
orange. I'm wearing this nasty color.
Tennessee mom. So we are Tennessee parents now.
We will always be.
No.
Georgia girls at heart.
No, she's a Georgia fan.
Georgia girls at heart.
Too bad. So sad they lost.
Where's the camera?
You can't see it. See, I have it blocked for Georgia colors.
You keep UGA in your dorm room.
At least we still have the NCAA tournament. Looks better than the red.
No, orange is just not a pretty color, no matter what you say.
Well, she's going to have to get used to it. I don't have to get used to it because, I'm a big orange fan. So, bro, they're going to be tickets on the ground. Yes, I know. If we lose this, go down to the Bridgestone right now. You're going to get free tickets for the rest of the weekend for sure. So, all right, just waiting on the second half to start here. My God, get that red off the street. We are a house divided, man.
Let me tell you, though, she stood on the bridge and gave a good go dogs.
Whatever.
And it echoed off the buildings, and it was just beautiful. But super proud of her. We're really excited.
The General Lee was ours. That's right.
And did you know that they filmed Dukes of Hazzard in our hometown, Georgia? They filmed it in Georgia.
Okay. That's funny. Yeah, we are a house divided, y'all. House divided. So just waiting on halftime to come on back. The pretty Auburn orange, though. 2 games in a row that didn't matter, I guess. C-Dog. I guess that's what they think. But 38-19. Here we go. Back to it, y'all.
Men's basketball tournament, and they have every right to flex right now. Chris Jansen, Mississippi State. They've
Appreciate
been
that like,
y'all. And they have been dominant.
And that subscribe.
Season low in points.
Let's get
in the
to
first
60
half
likes.
for Tennessee. Mississippi State dominated every aspect, including points in the paint, which they won 28-6. 71% 2-point shooting for Mississippi State. How does this whole thing flip around?
Ravi, it's 28 paint points for Mississippi State to 6 for Tennessee. Yeah. That tells you all you need to know. One team came out and set the rules of the game of how we're going to play. We're going to hammer you inside. The other team had no answer for it in Tennessee. And on the defensive end, man, Mississippi State has been
all
so
over the
good.
place, Blake.
Dalton Connect, the SEC Player of the Year, just time and time again, multiple black jerseys, getting the ball out of his hands, being physical with him. Not just one defender, but it's a lot of times 2 defenders coming at this kid. And Tennessee's spacing and ball movement has got to be a lot better in the second half if they're going to have any type of a fight back. And just the constant swarming and full body help has been on display, has limited Dalton Connect in this first half so far. I'm not shocked, I'm telling you. The same thing happened back on January the 22nd in the first half defensive by Mississippi State.
January 10th when they scored only 22 points versus the 19. So the 2 first half season lows have both come against the same team, Marty.
You would think we
spoke to
learned.
Rick Barnes on the way out of the Tennessee locker room, asked him what he said to his guys, and he kind of laughed and
That's
said,
right, 20
well,
bucks.
I said a lot. He said, we got away from our defensive game
All right,
plan.
here we go.
We left the lane open over
Ziegler
and over
inbound.
and over again, no matter how many times we told them
Back to
close
A-Dude, back
down
to
the
Vesky.
lane. They got
Vesky,
momentum.
the Vols
We
wearing
missed
white,
shots, and
going
we
left
ended
to
up
right.
getting on our heels. He said, Marty, that team you saw in the
State all
first
in black.
half, I haven't seen that team all
With
year
State
long.
on their chest.
That's a strong statement and a good statement.
Triple J back to Vesky, lower dish, goes to the inside, back out, going to try another 3, connects, and good. There we go, that's a good start.
That's a great start. First 4 minutes going to be important, Jimmy.
It is crucial for Tennessee to come out
38-22. Let's see what we can do here.
Energy and toughness, and try to reset this game in their favor.
Smith with the ball.
A-Dude
covering him. Smith to Matthews. Matthews had a great first half. Almost turned it over there. Davis looking to Matthews, back into Smith. Smith versus A-Dude, and a turnover.
That's going to be a foul on Tolu Smith, and it has been a good start for Tennessee in the first minute.
Smith fouls Vescovy.
In the first half, going 2 out of 8. You've got to stay attached, and this time Cam Matthews comes too far off.
I know
That's just a late and a short recovery of Hubbard as a defender against Connect.
All right, here we go. Ziegler bringing it all up.
The second half for the Volunteers.
No team in the bonus right now. So Ziegler back to A-Dude.
Pretty simple philosophy.
A-Dude to Vescovy. Vescovy looking. Top of the point.
That's it.
Back out to Connect. Connect says, I'll do it again. 3. Misses.
Just off the front of the iron, but
A-Dude rebound, number 10, and turns it over.
Intercepted a ball that was headed for James.
Back out to Davis. 3.
Looked off from the minute he shot it. And another foul.
And a foul again on Tolu Smith. He's coming off the bench.
Yeah, that's on Tolu Smith. He's taking himself out of the game. 2 quick fouls on the big man for Mississippi State.
And that's important because Tolu Smith is
with
such
3
a physical
fouls.
force on the interior. And 2 quick ones on 1 in black. Just enough of a push. Yeah, absolutely. Just enough of a push.
All right, here we go. Tennessee ball. That's to be the bottom of your screen. Back out the triple. Zig. The point.
Connect works the
baseline. Tried to fake shot it to Connect, but gave it to Triple J. Triple J almost turned it over. Back to Vescovy. Vescovy double team. The Triple J back out to Zig. Thought about shooting a 3. Goes to the basket. And good. 38-24.
Way more aggressive to start the second half is the team in white than they were the first 20. Mississippi State has to stay settled in, get back to the ball, their tail off, don't have live ball turnovers.
To Matthews. Matthews back to Hubbard.
A lot of minutes for Bell now. With
Bell comes
Smith
out for the block.
Hubbard
in and out.
A lot like Tennessee.
Shot off from Matthews in and out. Back out to Davis.
Ball deserves to go
Hubbard's going to shoot again to the basket.
Nope, too strong.
Uses the backboard, misses again. Triple J rebound. Here comes Vescovy. Vescovy now to the point. Looks, stops, gets it back up to Ziegler. They're going to reset. Ziegler from the top baseline, dishes it into Connect, and he loses the ball.
Bounce pass by Ziegler was down, and that's going to be another foul on Mississippi State. They call that on Matthews.
Tennessee has been the best offensively when the ball gets side to side. I think that's the 3rd side of the floor on that possession. Therefore, you get Mississippi State playing in a little bit of a defensive closeout. Now becomes advantage to Kai Ziegler, who
produced close game.
So good at that floater game.
Wow. Juwan Howard fired at Michigan. Wow, that's crazy.
Already 3 fouls against Mississippi State.
Triple J gets it in
Tennessee.
to A-Dude. A-Dude to Zig.
Matthews draws
Big
connect.
in.
Back
out to Vescovy, wide open three. And he misses the ball.
Vescovy
Get him off the court.
A couple years ago.
Here comes Matthews, coast to coast.
Matthews too
Good.
easy. Blow by there, and he lays it up and in.
40-24.
The pulse and the DNA of Mississippi State in this game.
16:57 to go.
It's a big 5-point turnaround. Vescovy misses a 3, and they come back with a layup.
Ziegler now,
Matthews
back to
is 6
Vescovy.
of
Get
6 from the
Vescovy
field.
off the court, man. Good gosh. Vescovy back to Ziegler, back to A-Dude,
Good.
and another turnover.
3 on 2.
3 on 2. Davis chose not to do anything about it. Comes back, resets.
Davis saw a lane.
That's Davis, sorry.
Who's open?
Bell with the rebound.
Down there, anybody can
And
get it.
Vescovy at least
Vescovy
does
ripped it
something
away.
and steals it away. Vescovy, A-Dude to the basket, good. 40-26.
Bell was trailing as the 5 defender, and A-Dude did a good job of running.
40-26.
And the Vol Nation starting to rise up right now in Bridgestone just a little.
Davis with the ball. He goes to the basket, dishes it out to Matthews.
Not a shooter,
Back
but he's
to
certainly been
Matthews
able
with the ball.
Create offense. Who they call him out on offensive.
An offensive
Matthews
foul.
sent Vescovy to the floor. Momentum
On Matthews,
is
it
clearly
looked
on the
like.
side of the orange. Jams didn't like it.
Jonas Adu, this one play sums up Tennessee so far in the second half. The effort, the awareness to run the floor, make Bell play in from behind a liability. A good soft finish by Jonas Adu. Volunteers trying to fight back.
All righty. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. Tennessee kind of coming back a little bit. Make sure you're hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 50 likes on the chat. And we go 60 after that. But hit the like button for us. Subscribe to the channel if you're a big Tennessee fan. We're going to be bringing you a lot more basketball as the March Madness comes along. And if Tennessee gets knocked out in this tournament, we might do a game tomorrow. I'm not sure. But definitely in the March Madness, we'll be following. And if Tennessee gets knocked out in the March Madness, which hopefully doesn't happen, we will follow the tournament all the way to the championship game. So hope you guys are having a great day. I hope everything is good. And where you are, happy TGIF Friday for you guys. And hopefully Tennessee can get this back here. 101 of y'all's here. Make sure you hit that like button. All of us hit that like button at least once. We can...
Want to hear a fun fact?
What's going on?
Elbows are impossible to lick.
All right. There we go. All right. So if everyone hits that like button, we can get over 100 likes. We appreciate you guys. Matt, and the turnovers. Let's talk turnovers, y'all. Let's talk turnovers. 11 for Tennessee, 10 for State. At least it's about the same. And then 26 rebounds for Tennessee, which is good. But 25% from the field and 14% from the field for three-point shot for Tennessee. 56% for Mississippi State. So it's coming down just a little bit. But they're still dominating on all factors of this game. So, major turnovers. You can't play this way, y'all. You cannot play this way. Matthew Cooper says we about to find out if they are champs. That's right over on Facebook, Matthew. Appreciate you over there, sir. And if I can see you guys, I can definitely see your chats. Chewy says played the same way against Kentucky, didn't we? Yeah, it's the last 2 games have been just kind of nasty. They looked good against South Carolina, but then this game is just
There's a monster
been
coming
ridiculous.
after the McDonald's sauce. With Kaiser 3000 assemble. McDonald's.
Okay, there we go. That's better. So hope everybody's having a good day, and we'll be bringing the audio back here in just a second. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Let me know if I need to do anything or change anything. Adu with a lot of turnovers. Yes, very many. Adu's got 5 points, but he's got at least 10 rebounds. He's got 10 rebounds, so that's good. But everything else is just... James with 6 rebounds, 10 for A-Dude. At least Jordan James is doing something. Look at Vescovy's line. 1 for 8 from the field, 0 for 3 from the three-point line, 1 rebound, 4 assists. At least he's got the assists.
PN.
Ravi, I love the detail of the timeout of Mississippi State. They actually use a board for the 5 guys that are in the game. you'd understand who I'm assigned to.
We have
who am I
Rowdy
guarding.
Smith,
The guys in red over here, that's Mississippi State's guys saying, you're guarding number 5. And then even a little bit of detail about Ziegler and Vescovy and Connect. And you change these names out depending on obviously who Tennessee has on the floor. But just a reminder within the timeout, who am I guarding and what's the tendencies of that guy? I love that detailed preparation in those timeouts.
Well, very different story. Tennessee so far 3 of 5
Here we go.
in the second
Ziegler
half, shooting 60%.
bringing it on up.
Mississippi State 3 turnovers
Keep hitting
on
that like
6
button, y'all.
possessions.
And subscribing to the channel. Connect with the ball.
Cushion. Connect
He goes to the basket. Throws it up.
Contact.
And off the backboard, good. 40-28.
Bridgestone. Sometimes great offense beats really, really good defense, and that's exactly what that play was.
Matthews slowly bringing it up the court. I think I know the names now pretty well. Matthews back to Hubbard. Shoot 3. Drains it. Oh my God, that gives
you cannot go under or switch
Hubbard,
out low against Josh
9
Hubbard. You
points.
can, but he's going to make you pay.
2 for 6 from the 3-point line. Both 3-pointers have been amazing. 43-28.
Thought about it.
Here we go.
On it. He ends
Triple
up
J with the ball. Back to Vescovy. Vescovy to Connect.
Good decision. Loves the atmosphere and the coach. Connect.
Bring it to the court.
Lane.
To the basket. And tips his own rebound in.
No, says Steven
And a
Anderson
foul on
the
Matthews.
cylinder.
3-point play coming up.
Yeah, ball's any part of that ball on or above the cylinder with a chance to go in, you got to leave it alone.
Yeah, Adam Duvall
with a good second call. Jump. Clearly the right call.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he hit his arm.
I don't think the crowd here knows that it can't be on the rim.
No, exactly.
So no, I guess it wasn't a shot.
They showed the replay on the big screen.
Some people think Joe Lenardi is the actual committee, and he's not. He's just projecting what he thinks they're going to do.
Here comes
Hubbard. Hubbard all the way, coast to coast.
That hit the backboard, then he blocked it. That's a goaltend on both ends we've just seen.
So a goaltend on both ends.
How about the speed of Hubbard?
Yeah, the speed and the neck and the nose of Hubbard to find the rim. And just when it felt like Tennessee was creeping back into this game.
Hubbard comes all the way down.
Josh Hubbard gets
hits
that
the
ball
backboard,
on the glass.
and then
Awaka
touches it after it hits the backboard. So goaltending.
Yeah, the first 4 minutes huge for Tennessee, and now the second 4. Maybe Mississippi State calms the waters a little bit.
Ziegler to Vescovy. Vescovy fakes the pass. Back to Ziegler wide open. And misses a 3-point NBA shot.
It's a good shot.
Apparently, we're not going to take it to the paint anytime soon. Here comes Smith.
Again to the hole, and he got
no, that was, who was that?
But he has been a one-man
match.
Yeah, time and time again, isolation basketball for Mississippi State. They are winning their battle. Driving it right at some of the better defenders in the SEC this year. And earlier, when Tennessee felt like they had some momentum, it was off of a back screen.
Yeah, that's all right. This is their last weekend to show the game.
Should be your best screen.
They won't be doing it anymore.
Frees himself up after setting a back screen. Makes it very difficult, hard-guarded shot. Nothing easy for Dalton Connect in this game.
Vescovy out, Gainey in.
And the answer offensively for Mississippi State to Dalton Connect is Josh Hubbard. And Vescovy just makes a brutal mistake going under a screen. That's easy money for Josh
Vescovy and Triple J sitting, so that's a good thing.
The floor is Hubbard with a couple of
they're
threes.
Worthless.
Matthews made the first.
Triple J at least does
makes
something.
The second. Continues to play really, really well.
47, 28, 14, 23 to go.
Yeah, right back where we were right at halftime, a 19-point lead. They weathered the storm early for Mississippi State.
Ziegler back to Connect. Connect told me with
they've used different guys
points.
On Connect. There's the double team.
8 points.
Gets it back.
Connect
he
3.
Fires.
In and out.
No good. Loose ball.
No good.
Another
Rebound.
50-51
State.
by State.
Here comes Hubbard. Nope.
Moore and Matthews in the backcourt with Hubbard. A little bit smaller lineup right now for Mississippi State, but no less aggressive.
Matthews.
Olu Smith out
Jeffries.
with those foul troubles. Picked up 2 in 19
Hubbard.
seconds.
And
Matthews,
Davis.
that's out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover. The double team, no, that's going to be maybe overruled. KB pointed the wrong way. And if he didn't get it on his own, he had about, what do you think, 20,000 Tennessee balls? Letting you know, no, that's wrong.
I'm very impressed with the defensive job that DJ Jeffries is doing when he's assigned to Dalton Connect. I said in the first half,
Thank you.
DJ Jeffries is not an NBA player, but he is an NBA defender.
What's up, Terminator?
And he's going to get a breather right now. And Chris Jans comes in with a defender that's not quite as long or as experienced in Sean Jones. And does this give Dalton Connect a little bit of a window and a little bit of a breather with Jeffries sitting down?
Sean Murphy also into the game.
Connect gives it to Ziegler.
A walk up.
Top of the baseline. Walker comes out for the block.
Big screen for Ziegler.
Ziegler tries to go to the middle, but 3 guys blocking him. He tries to get to Awaka, and another turnover.
By Mississippi State. Kind of a lazy, soft pass in there.
The ball pressure has bothered Zakai Ziegler in this game. Very uncommon.
Almost a turnover here. Hubbard with the ball. Hubbard to the basket.
Hubbard
throws it up.
He's going to go to the free throw line and shoot a couple. Foul on Ziegler, got him on the arm.
There's not a freshman in the country that understands how to get himself fouled any better than Josh Hubbard. He has a knack to get fouled as a three-point shooter, as a driver.
Blake says it's over.
Change of direction.
Nothing says this is better.
Change of speed.
You know, he told that story yesterday, Jimmy. He was 9 years old and in the hospital for 19 days.
Good.
And about 11 doctors trying to figure out what it was that was bothering him. They diagnosed it, as you mentioned yesterday, Kawasaki disease, which is an inflammation in the walls of the blood vessels.
Just coming in, make sure you hit that like button. We're trying to get to 60 likes.
Recovered. Josh
Help us get there, y'all. We're just coming in.
Anything. He has a great calmness and the maturity about how he handles tough situations in life. And that's how he plays the game. This kid doesn't get rattled as a true freshman. And
13 minutes.
There we go.
I mean, when does the
Ziegler
push
to
start
Connect.
for Tennessee?
Connect to the basket, and he
right
loses it going to the basket out of bounds off of
start
South
to push
Carolina.
right
I mean, out of state.
So this second half started, Jimmy, with a 9-2 run by Tennessee and then a 9-0 run by State. The number 1 seed on the line. Tennessee wins this game. They could inch ahead of Carolina, according to Lenardi. Carolina wins their game later. They could move back ahead of Tennessee. He brought up an interesting point last night. I was watching where he talked about, you know, Tennessee,
Matthews
if they
comes
win their
off,
tournament and Carolina wins their tournament,
Jeffries
he
comes
said,
in.
well, that should benefit Tennessee. However, he qualified it by saying, that's assuming the committee considers the outcome of the game on Sunday. I was surprised by that.
We got time, but got to play much better. Exactly,
those brackets
Josh.
have to be built earlier than what
It does
probably
look
we
good,
expect
Gator.
or think
None
about.
of these I personally
That's
endorse.
a great conversation to
But
have right
some
now.
member
Tennessee
perks. Yeah.
down 19 points with 13
Become a member.
to go.
Use those perks.
All they're thinking about, can we get back-to-back stops and back-to-back baskets and try to
Inbound
get a little mojo going for us in Bridgestone.
Here's to the
Nice
Davis.
job breaking the press of Tennessee, and they do it again here.
Davis back with the ball here.
Hubbard and Smith on the bench. And Murphy, big size. Big
Murphy
spin.
throws it up,
Blake,
spin move, and
Murphy.
good to
Just
the
time and
basket.
time again,
It's
multiple guys from Mississippi
51-30.
Driving the ball, spinning off
21.
of it, finishing at the rim, continuing
Connect
to just
with the ball.
jackhammer
He
with
goes to the
points
basket.
around the rim.
21-point
And
lead.
Tennessee
Connect
ball.
hit the ground pretty hard there. There's no
No
foul
team in the
called.
bonus yet.
Keyshawn Murphy right now, just isolation in the middle
Samuel
part of
says,
the
"Let's
floor."
go Mississippi
Connect
State.
gets caught up in traffic, and Zakai Ziegler's too small. And again, Zakai Ziegler comes
Thanks
over
for the
to
warning.
try to steal the ball instead of just staying solid with their defensive
What's up, King
principles.
CJ?
A lot of breakdown for Tennessee, uncommon defensively
Tennessee
in this
inbound
game.
wave to Meshack. Meshack gives it to Connect.
34-12.
Connect shoots 3. In and out.
Another miss.
Around the
Meshack.
circle. Meshack's there for the rebound.
Swung at him and he laid it
Layup
up
good.
in.
And the foul, 3-point play.
Fans wondering how in the
Coming
world
up.
did he get an easy layup like that off an offensive rebound?
This is worse than
Ryan Meshack
WNBA.
gets inside position, and there was a mismatch, and you get sometimes cross-matched in
And
basketball.
Meshack with a
bad
3-point
matchup
play
is better
coming
than
up
no
here.
matchup at all, and Meshack takes advantage of a bad one.
Good.
Emphasize your point. They have
51-33.
34 points in the paint.
Yes.
Mississippi State, Tennessee has 33 points in the game. They have more points in the paint than the Vols have in the game. Got to get it in, and Bell
Here we
frees
go.
himself.
Back
probably
inbound
at the
to
last
Bell.
second.
Back to Davis. Davis walking it up. Jeffries
Looks
and
like with
Hubbard on the bench for State.
Matthews,
Davis
and
looking
on the bench. This
to
is
the
the time to
basket.
kind of hang on.
Throws it up.
Alley-oop. Caught
Alley-oop.
by Moore of all
Big
people.
time for Moore. Who's that three? Sean Moore.
You can't guard
Shaquille
the glass.
Moore.
You can't guard a lot of things.
And it's 53-33. Lead is 20. Another bad turnover by Ziegler. And it's state ball.
They're not only maintaining
Bell pushes A-Dude basically out of the way and puts it up. The lead is 22.
Bell with that big, strong upper body.
And a timeout.
The body blows in this game that have been delivered by the Bulldogs, knocking Tennessee back.
There's a lot more volunteer fans in this building, but right now they are all seated. Maroon and white on their feet. Stayed up 55-33.
It's going to take a lot to come back down by 22, but we need to go on a long run here. But the way they're playing, turnovers now 12 against Tennessee. Man, oh man, 12 turnovers Tennessee. Tennessee at 26% from the field and a miserable 12% from the three-point line. Two things that we did so well this year was points in the paint with A-Dude and Awaka and Connect going to the basket. Ziegler as well. None of that's happening today. Plus, the three-point shot, Connect always hitting the threes from outside. Ziegler as well, not happening either. So, take Zig out. They need magic right now. Exactly. They need something. So, hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Make sure you're giving us a good thumbs up on that like button. Smash that like button for us and subscribe. Appreciate all the ones that have already today. Appreciate you guys hanging with us. So, Tennessee wins tomorrow or tonight. A miracle happens here tonight in the next 11 minutes of this game. We'll be doing the 12 o'clock show tomorrow morning, 11:40 online. We'll be going on live at 11:40. But if not, I'm not sure what we'll do. But thank you guys for hanging out. But next Thursday or Friday when Tennessee plays, we're going to try to make it where we're online so we can do that game. What's up, Mike Newble? Yo, CeeLo, not looking good for your Vols. Exactly. Go Bama tonight, Mike says. Miracles only happen in hockey. Are you believing miracles? Exactly. So, but if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you're giving the Facebook stream a like. We would appreciate that. And that helps out the algorithm as well. And also give us a follow on the page. And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you give us a follow. If you're watching on Twitter, make sure you give us a follow, a retweet, and a heart. And if you're watching on YouTube, big thumbs up and a subscribe. So if you chat in your chat, I can see you guys in our chat, our multi-stream feature that we have here. You can talk to me anywhere where you're at. So just waiting on the commercial break to come back, and we'll see if Tennessee can. Also down at the bottom corner there, right there, Majestic Triton Travel. Make sure you check out my good friend Triton at Majestic Triton Travel. He does a great job. He's more Disney and cruises and Universal. A lot of stuff in Orlando. So if you guys like to go to Orlando and do that stuff, he also can get you tickets to the Coke 400 that's in Daytona this fall as well. So make sure you check out our good friend Majestic Triton Travel for all your Disney, Universal, cruises, and Orlando stuff. So make sure you check out my good friend Triton Travel. So looks like Purdue and Michigan State are going toe-to-toe here in the second half as well. And I did see Aaron Donald retired, yeah. So Purdue up 67-62. Edey with 29 points. You really can't stop him either. Here we go.
Performance by Zach Edey. And for most of the year, Edey has been the consensus National Player of the Year. But what that guy has done over this year is continue to build his case.
Well, Dalton Connect has been nipping at Zach Edey's heels in conference play. Look at this.
What's up, Jay? Big balls and Memphis Tiger fans. What's going on, man?
Compared to 25.4 out of the Big Ten. Two phenomenal big-time players. Edey most likely going to win the National Player of the Year, but Dalton Connect, dismissed today, has been right there, rightfully so, in any conversation about this year's National Player of the Year.
Connect on the bench. He
Here
has
we go.
not made
Ziegler,
consecutive
the
shots
Meshack.
today, and that's
Meshack
usually what he does.
Vescovy.
He gets rolling. He makes 4,
Back to
5,
Meshack.
6 in a row.
Back
He
to
hasn't made
Vescovy.
2 in
Back
a row
to
today.
Awaka.
James,
And he missed.
too strong. Loose ball.
And a rebound.
Goes to the hands of Mississippi State.
Yeah, Connect not on the floor, and Chris Chance
For
knows
State
it goes 2-3 zone.
for
Big three, and
Davis,
it's missed.
nothing.
And a real
Rebound,
opportunity to
Ziegler.
turn this into a total blowout.
Here comes Vescovy. Vescovy back to
Still
Zig.
plenty of time to get yourself
Zig
back. Still got
having
more
a
than
bad
half of the
day.
second
Almost
half.
had another turnover. Vescovy
Look
double
at the
team.
defense, how
Gives
smothering
it to
they are.
A-Dude. A-Dude shoots it up.
Left hand
And
flip,
nothing.
no good. Jeffries comes in
Jeffries
to rip it down.
rebound.
It's a game that it feels like Mississippi State has 6 defenders on their defensive end, right?
That's a great point. Yep.
There's nowhere
Every
to go
time
with
when
the
the
ball
Vols
if you're
touches
Tennessee.
it, there's a double team.
Again, no
Moore
Hubbard, no
with the ball.
Smith, and no
Then on
Matthews on the floor
Meshack
for
on
State,
Moore.
and they're increasing that lead.
Moore to Hubbard. No, that's not Hubbard.
On the
Who's
shot
that?
clock,
12.
Jeffries step back
That's
three.
Murphy. Jeffries misses a 3.
This is maybe where you miss the Hubbard on the floor.
Ziegler
the
brings it
outside
quickly
shooting.
down. Meshack hands it back to Ziegler. Ziegler looking top of the point, back baseline to A-Dude. A-Dude, come on, A-Dude. Finds Vescovy wide open, does not go for the 3. Here comes Triple J. He gets stripped.
Loose hands, like Jimmy
Gets
said,
it
feels
back.
like there's
Vescovy
6 of
back
them
to the
out
ball,
there.
shoots
Vescovy
3.
step back, that's too strong and it's off, but he is
And a
going to
foul
shoot 3 free throws.
On Davis. Fouls
Davis
Vescovy, and 3 free throws are coming
Give
up.
me 10 minutes here for the number 1 seed to figure out a way to solve the riddle that is the Bulldog defense. Timeout on the floor. All Dogs.
If the Dogs play this kind of defense and they shoot the way they've been shooting, they're going to win the SEC tournament. I don't see anybody beating. I don't see Auburn beating them. I don't see Kentucky beating them. Kentucky doesn't have any defense. I don't see anybody beating this team. If we lose here, I don't see anybody beating Mississippi State the way they're playing right now. And that's what you want. You want to be hot going into the tournament. If they get into the tournament playing this kind of type of defense, it's exhausting, but you also got to hit your stuff on the other side of it too. But right now, they're at 50-some%. So, and 20% 3-point shot, but they're not hitting that. They're not shooting that many. It's all paint. So, refs would help Kentucky, Jake says. Jay says the Memphis Tigers loss was a huge disappointment. This is turning into a debacle. Yeah. Duke lost in the ACC tournament over there. They lost there. They were out as well. Could UNC lose? I don't know. But this right here, not good in the eyes of the NCAA. Now, you play all season. You play hard all season. Number 1, top 4, top 5 in the country most of the year. I think they went down to like 17 when they lost 3 in a row. They lost to who they lose to? They lost to Purdue. They lost to Kansas. They lost to UNC. They went all the way down to 17th in the nation, but then they worked their way up. They've been in the 4th or 5th team and the best team in the nation all season long. They just got done beating South Carolina. They beat Memphis. They beat Kentucky this year. They beat Auburn. They beat Alabama twice. You have a resume. So it's not like just one game in the tournament makes you a number 1 team, not a number 1 team. But should be interesting. Robert says cats. So we'll see what happens here come Sunday if Tennessee gets a number 1 seed. If not, a number 2 seed. The number 1 seed, you get the 8-9. Number 2, you get the 5-12. I don't know which one is better. Who would you rather play, the 8-9 seed or the 5-12? Either way, that second round matchup is pretty tough. So, and where will the NCAA put us? Will they punish us for this whole NIL deal? Will they take us out, put us out west, farther for our fans to not travel? We'll see what happens, but should get blown out in the first game, probably the 2 seed, Josh says. So we'll see what happens. If Kentucky runs the table here after beating us, maybe they get the 1 seed. I don't know. But we'll see. I know it was down to like Arizona or us, but let's go back to it.
Anytime. Chip away. We don't have to get it all back in one possession.
That's what we're trying to do. We got to be poised. We got to be efficient on both ends of the court. We get shot, but how long it takes. Right? Got it.
What kind of speech was that? I just said all that.
No panic, but right now, I would also throw in, we got to get our hair on fire and play with some urgency. But you're down 55-33 with 10 minutes to go, and that was in the previous timeout, just about a minute and a half ago. But, Bradley, here's the difference in the game. I said in the first half, Mississippi State is the best in this league at making you take jump shots outside the three-point line. 43% of the attempts on the year against Mississippi State comes to the three-point line.
What up, Dallas?
If you can't make them, you're in for
All
a
right,
long
Vescovy gets
afternoon.
3
That's exactly where Tennessee is. 3 out of 24 from the three-point line. Half of their attempts in the game.
You got 300 on Kentucky to win the NCAA
Vescovy
tournament.
just missed the free throw, too. And you take a look at that offense. They score 80.
All right, 55-33.
19 at the half. They got 33 now. And
misses his
really
first free
credit
throw.
to Mississippi
Hits
State
the second
for
one.
sure. And the reinforcements now back in. Hubbard on the floor. Tolu Smith back in. He's got 3 fouls. Cam Matthews stays on the bench with 3 fouls.
Chris Jans has been a grinder his entire career.
55-35. He is 20 here. He's been on a run here.
Mid-major head jobs, and he's got his team right now.
All right, Hubbard inbounds.
High level defensively at the right time of the year.
To Dave, who's that? That's not
Done
Dave.
a really good job breaking the press.
That's
Part of that's
Jeffries.
because they got
Jeffries
multiple
bringing them
ball
on
handlers.
up.
We saw Jeffries
Hubbard.
there, Hubbard, Matthews.
Hubbard. Jeffries has 2 points. He's one of the most
There
important
it is.
guys
Oh, out
in
of
this
bounds.
game. For his defense on connect, handling the
back
ball,
to
doing a
State,
good
off
job.
of
He hasn't
Tennessee.
turned it over. DJ Jeffries in almost 27 minutes of game action. The game inside the game. Do you have a guy that says, Coach, don't worry, I've got connect today? And so far, DJ Jeffries has been that guy.
Hubbard open
Hubbard.
3. Yes, that's the
Wow.
That is
Another shot 3 from Hubbard. Quick. He looks like he's connect today from the top baseline. It's 58-35.
Amazing to watch Dalton Connect sitting on the
Hubbard
bench,
with
given
18.
what he has meant to this
Triple J.
program all
Spin,
year
double
long.
team, back out to Mayshak. Mayshak to Zig.
Ziegler
3.
will launch a high-arcing 3.
And a big
He finds the bottom as
3
well.
for Ziegler. Hubbard with the ball.
Frees himself up, and another press
Back to
break.
20
You got
again.
tall guys
9:18
that are
to
handling
go.
the ball in their press break to see over the top
Gonna
of those
have to
traps.
do
Really
some
well
serious
done the entire
business
game.
here.
20-point lead, 9 minutes, and an offensive foul more. And Jans knew it.
Moore
He's
with an
sitting
offensive
right there,
foul
folds his arms, and
on
knew right away
Vescovy.
that's a good call.
Watch Josh Hubbard on this out-of-bounds play. He's the trigger guy, and just boom, right there, and you forget about him. And the most
That's the
dangerous
same
guy
exact
a lot
what
of
Connect
times
does
is
all the
guy
time
that's
from that
passing
top
the ball in
baseline.
bounds. And Tennessee just got lost against the one guy you cannot lose.
Thank you, Roy,
He's
over there on
coming back
Facebook.
in.
Appreciate you
Cameron
liking it.
Matthews.
And Matthew
Murphy
as well.
goes out. Matthews is 6 of 6 from the floor.
Let's go Mississippi
He
State,
returns
Samuel
to the
says.
floor with 3 fouls.
He's kind of your settle-down guy.
Can't trade for
though, you know what I'm
threes. That's
saying?
right. D up.
For all that he
Hey, dude,
does,
back
how
out
he
the
touches
best.
game on
Bottom
both
line.
ends. Talking about 4 and black.
Vescovy with top of the point, looking for somebody. He finds
Assuming he's
Mayshak.
healthy, how long do you leave Connect on
Mayshak
the bench?
looking. Back to Ziegler.
Not
Ziegler.
very long. I mean, you've
Double
been
back
all
to
season
Vescovy,
long
shoot
to
3.
Shoot your way back into games.
Air ball.
Right now, Vescovy
Didn't even come close to it.
on
Hit the
his attempts.
backboard.
Possession arrow favors Mississippi State. Their three-point shooting, something they've done really well most of the year, especially when you
Connect still
consider
sitting
Ziegler
on the
and
bench.
Connect today, they are 4
Up by
for
20.
26. They've missed 22 of them. That's 15%.
Hubbard inbounds.
Here comes Connect.
To Moore.
Maybe
Moore
the
back to
last,
Hubbard. Hubbard
the
walks
last
it up.
push for the Vols.
Hubbard to Jeffries. Jeffries went to the basket. A-Dude's like, nah, you're not doing that. A-Dude
Ziegler
on
is all
Jeffries
over.
comes out to the
Hubbard
top.
wouldn't let him get the ball. They got Tolu Smith down low trying to set up camp with a Walker on him. He
Matthews
gets it. They're
digs it
gonna
in
call
to
Awaka,
Smith.
who is holding
Another
him the whole
foul?
time.
What is it?
Well, the Connect is getting ready to check back in. And for Rick Barnes, you're thinking, can I get this thing to a 10-point game with 4 to go? And that's not easy when you've only scored 38 so far. Mississippi State showing no signs of letting up defensively.
Definitely the under is going to win here today. Unless Tennessee goes on a run here. Hubbard gets it in to Jeffries. Jeffries to the bottom baseline with Vescovy on him. It's a mixed match. Jeffries pushes
Vescovy
Vescovy.
with the body. Again, Matthews' ball handling abilities.
A
Putting
defensive
all sorts
foul
of
on
pressure on the Vols
Vescovy.
D.
Ravi, he's a, 6'7", 230-pound
That's number
point
3.
guard. I mean, no one drives the ball with more force or strength than Cam Matthews in this league.
Bell comes in. Smith gets
Josh
another
says you're
breather.
right. Mississippi State will
Goes
win
to
the
bench
SEC
with 3
tournament if they
fouls.
play like this good. Exactly. They will.
20 on the shot clock and a 58-38
If you play
advantage
tough
over the 1 seed
defense like
Tennessee.
this, it's going to tire you down. You're not going to do this 3 days and 3 days in a row playing this way. Here we are. Jeffries with the ball on Ziegler. Another mismatch. Gives to Davis. Davis Dude on Davis. Davis backing it in, gives it a shoulder, up, throws it up, and gets fouled.
Draws the foul.
And Dude foul.
And time again, Jimmy Bell has won the
Dude with his
chest
second
match.
personal foul of the game.
CHEST with a contact right into the chest. The most physical team in this game has been the team in black from the opening tip. The fight, the passion, the purpose, especially on the defensive end, has caused Rocky Top all kinds of problems the entire game.
It has caused them all problems during the game. Very disappointing. A lot of us thought that Tennessee would come in this tournament and run this tournament like they wouldn't been playing, but they have had it tough. I will say, the last 5 or 6 weeks, it hasn't been all fun and games at the University of Tennessee. Lots of tough games, and then maybe this is finally, do you want to lose here? Let's lose here, and then go on a run in the tournament. But, yeah, hit that like. That's right, Chewy. Let's see if we get to 60 likes. 137 of us here. I'm sure no one has hit the like button yet. If you haven't, let's see if we can get to 100 likes. That would be awesome. Get us 100 like on a daytime SEC tournament game. That would be awesome. So, appreciate everybody. 71% of y'all said Tennessee was going to win. 183 of you voted. Mississippi State clearly is sliding into the Cinderella slipper of the SEC tournament. And nothing says it's still unacceptable. That's right. You are correct about that. So timeout here. And let's take a look at some points here. Matthews has got 16. Jeffries has got 2. Is that right? Jeffries only has 2 points. Smith's got 5. Davis has 7. And Hubbard's got 15. On the Tennessee side, Adu with 5. He's got 10 rebounds, though. Most of them have been all offensive. Connect with 12, a quiet 12. He's got 12 points, 4 for 14 from the field. Ziegler, same, 4 for 12. He's got 11. Baskovy, 4 points, Triple J, a big goose egg, 0 for 4, 0 for 2. Meshack's not really doing anything either. So, let's see what happens. But thank you guys for hanging out here tonight. Appreciate everybody that's been here today. Should be interesting tournament coming up. Who's going to get in? Who's not going to be in? Who's going to be the number 1 seeds? Who's going to show up to this tournament? Who's going to be the Cinderella? Who's going to make it to the Final Four? Probably do like I did last year. I'll probably have a bracket challenge to see if you can beat me that we did last year. It was pretty fun. There was only a couple of y'all that signed up, but we'll probably do that right here on ESPN. That's easy. Everybody has an ESPN. You can sign up on ESPN. It's free. So Jay says, thanks for the stream, though, by the way. Expect watching from Peru where there is no basketball at all. Go Vols. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you been here a lot of other times, too. Hello from Peru. That's awesome. Nothing says, who you got winning the SEC now? I mean, my second guess would be Kentucky. I mean, they can put up 100 points pretty quick. But I don't think now that I think about it, if Mississippi State plays this rough for 3 straight games, it's going to be tough to win it like this. It's exhausting, I'm sure. So here we go, back to it.
Can you put him at the point as a 6'7", 230-pound driver?
Go Vols.
Just goes right through the contact and the long reach to make a layup from the outside of the rim. Man, has Cam Matthews been good in this game.
Nickname is Mookie, is the unquestioned leader of this team. He's been terrific. And you see the numbers that he's put up there over the course of this season. Mr. Do Everything, and we mentioned the sort of the 5-tool player. He's been outstanding today in what has been a dominant Mississippi State performance from the get-go.
Well, Cam Matthews is just an okay shooter. And if you're an okay shooter, you can't take just okay shots. Time and time again, Matthews has gotten that ball to the rim.
Guys, Dalton Connect told me one of the reasons he's had this tremendous season in which he may win National Player of the Year is because of Jemai Meshack. He's one of the best defenders in all of college basketball. They play one-on-one every single day after practice. They're very close. Well, the huddle just got interesting for Tennessee. Meshack just looked right at his buddy and said, this is about will. I don't care if you take another shot. You got to guard, bro. We got to guard
good.
right
Meshack,
now.
60-40.
Lead is 20. Player-to-player accountability.
7:35. He's going on a 10-0 run here.
Time and time again in those film sessions, but they're down 20 right now with under 8 to go You can limit the number of possessions if you're Mississippi State. Don't have live ball turnovers, and you're in great shape in this game to close it out.
Hubbard shooting 85% at the rim. You know, with Adu in there, who's now out, and JP Estrella is in. They've been great at protecting shots at the rim. Not
back to Davis. Davis on Estrella. This is a mismatch.
Working down low, they do it again.
And, there you go. Good defense. Misses it. Here comes Meshack. Gives it to Connect. Connects.
Connect on
to the basket. Dishes it out to James. James to Meshack. Shoots up two.
Trying to take over here. He's got the
Meshack comes in 4 straight. 60-42.
18.
Here we go.
Pressure again.
Hubbard in.
Break it this time with Hubbard.
Tough defense for Tennessee. Tight
size, though. Corners, knowing the trap's going to come. I'll just throw right over the top of your trap. Really
back
well-designed press break in this game for the Bulldogs.
Really well designed.
Hubbard, Davis, he's at 0. Jeffries comes out. Jeffries now with the ball.
Jeffries with 5 on that shot clock.
Jeffries looking. 3 shot, 3, 2,
baseline,
1.
right hand. No, they've missed a couple at the rim. And that will be Tennessee basketball.
Another
Last
turnover.
Trips down have had
shot clock violation on the State Dogs.
Yeah, they're now 17 out of 22 at the rim. Mississippi State, so it's dropped off of that 75% clip. Man, this feels like a huge possession for Tennessee if they have any life in them at all.
Shoots 3. Yeah, drains it through for Ziegler.
It's a 10-point game at the 4-minute mark, and it is within reach.
60-45.
Taking a blow like this
before pressure for Tennessee.
Will they do it here?
Gets out. Jeffrey gets out. He gives it to Bell Jr.
Deflected away.
Bell with the ball.
First time back Tennessee all day has scored on 3 straight possessions.
Back to Hubbard.
All day.
Hubbard back to Matthews. Shot clock at 9.
Again, they're far away from the basket.
Shoot it 3.
Hubbard,
in and out.
No good.
Rebound, Jeffries. Or Matthews. Matthews rebound, tight pressure in the corner. Got him in the corner.
Throws it off of it. Does go off.
And Tennessee ball. He tried to throw it off of Tennessee. It hit himself.
His foot got in the way on the way out of bounds.
And it's Tennessee ball.
A big shot by Ziegler to keep Tennessee with a little bit of a pulse. Jimmy Bell
over
jumps
130.
out, but then jumps back, and Ziegler reads it.
95.
And a good hot double team.
Even if they score 60, that's 120.
Offensive rebound by Matthews.
It's going to be close.
3 can get it to
I don't know, man. Isaac, 130. We got how much time left? 5? I'd do it. 130. 130 and a half. Here comes Ziegler. 3. Another 3.
12-point lead now for Mississippi State.
It's 60-48. Ziegler coming alive.
The Vols back in it. 10-0 run in the last 2:37.
This looks like an actual farm.
10-0 run. 60-48. Let's go Vols. Isaac, it's going to be close, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might not go at 130 now. I don't know. Maybe 140. The over-under's 141 and a half. So, Robert, let's go. Now D up and cut it to 9. That's right, Robert. So, man, Ziegler, 2 big threes. He's got 17 now. Oh, man, this team. Oh, gosh, this team. Tell you. Here we go. Back to it.
Some shots to give Tennessee some life and some pulse right now. Part of the 10-0 run. And Zakai Ziegler. If there's a guy in college basketball that it's almost impossible to kill his will, you're looking at him right there, number 5 in white.
11 points in the half, 4 of 5, 3 of 4 when it comes to 3-pointers in the half. 5 minutes, 12 points. You had said 10 with 4 minutes.
And the press break has to stay true right now for Mississippi State.
Okay.
They've handled it
Here we
so
go.
far in this game.
State with the ball. Hubbard trying to get it in. Full court press.
And Rick Barnes wanted another trap, but his defense wasn't
Here we go. Davis with the ball. Back to Hubbard. Back to
by taking the ball
Matthews.
to the basket.
Back in.
And he gives it up
to Jeffries. Jeffries, bottom baseline.
Olu Smith has
looking to give it to
Estrella,
Smith.
who doesn't get a whole bunch of run with Tennessee on him, and he's grabbing him down low. Yeah, he grabbed him by the arm.
Why would Estrella just hook the guy? I mean,
and a foul on Estrella.
Shot clock at 7. And Estrella not only gets the leg into the backside, but also
Smith was trying to get around him. Foul on the freshman.
Was a young guy, but 13 in white right here. That's just an automatic foul. You're moving him out. You're dislodging him with your lower body.
Get him off the court.
Clamping down with the arm.
That was the 6th foul against Tennessee.
Here we go. Davis with the ball. Smith comes out for the block. Here goes Davis to the basket. Throws it up.
Floater, terrible shot.
Rebound, Triple J.
Yeah,
here comes Meshack.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Ziegler. Double team, back to Meshack. Meshack back to Connect.
This is huge. That's off to the right. And he tries to chase it down out of bounds. And the frustration
just hit the rim
for Connect as a shooter today. Now 4 of 15 from the field.
And the ones he's made all year at a 40% clip from the three-point line on the year. Connect struggling today. A hard place to get it in, Ravi.
All right, inbound here.
Yeah, 6'11" Estrella there. But they do it rather easily.
Yeah, same thing. You use your size guy, your 6'8" guys as your pressure release against the press.
Hubbard slowly bringing it up. Hands it to Matthews.
Mississippi
Triple
State
J
over
right
4
on
their last
Matthews.
couple of trips down
At
here
half
with
court.
a bunch of turnovers.
Matthews drags him in to the bottom baseline.
Well, the 4-minute
gives it out to Davis. Estrella comes out blocking him. He throws it over to and a big 3. They answer.
Silencer.
Jeffries with the 3.
Jeffries in the house.
Yeah, Jeffries with the 3.
25% three-point shooter.
Ziegler goes between 2. He throws it up.
That's no
good.
Rebound, Mississippi State.
And here is wide open. Jeffries line up, layup good. And a 65-48 with 3 minutes to go. I believe our run is over here.
Clicking on both ends of the floor.
And a foul. Connect trying to go to the basket, and he gets a foul.
Just like that, you were down to 12.
Yeah, you were. Man, the resiliency and the toughness and the strength with the ball for Mississippi State to not turn it over and get Tennessee runouts.
He's got 18.
12. DJ Jeffries, rise, release, rotation. Maybe the closeout basket is made right here off of the easy runout. What a performance by the Bulldogs, the 1 seed in serious, serious trouble.
Well, if you guys want some free tickets to some games, make sure you're down at the Bridgestone Arena right now. All right, Chewy. Thanks for hanging with it, buddy. Enjoy the race. Are you going to the race this weekend, Chewy? We are not. We'll be doing it right here. But hope to see you here, buddy. But, man, for the ones that are still here, appreciate y'all hanging out. It is 65-48. That run was coming from Tennessee, but then they answered a big 3-point shot by Jeffries in the corner. They come down. Connect gets it. Comes back. And then a big slammer-jammer layup by Jeffries as well. So 65-48, 3 minutes to go. It's going to take a miracle here for Tennessee to come back, but we'll see what happens. So if you are, what's up? Samuel says, what's up, Green Bay Packers fan? If you're a Hail State fan, if you're a Dog fan in here, let me see Hail State. If you're a Big Orange fan and you still have faith, let me see the GBO in the chat. But keep on hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 70 likes. We're at 60. We'll see if we can get to 100 eventually. But 3 minutes to go here. Stick with us after the game is over. We'll be doing the scores and highlights and scores around the nation, and then we'll call it a night. But make sure your notifications are on. We never know if we might go live for another basketball game if Tennessee's not playing in this SEC tournament. So appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Coming up tomorrow, though, at Bristol Motor Speedway, we'll be doing the NASCAR coverage. Later in the afternoon, the qualifying for the NASCAR Cup Series, and then the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series will be doing under the lights at Bristol for the Weather Guard Truck Race. We'll be doing that tomorrow night as well. So, and then Sunday afternoon, we'll be doing the NASCAR Cup Series Bristol Motor Speedway Food City 500. So make sure you guys are here for us. We have a great time, and you'll love to check it out. So make sure you're here for that too, if you're a NASCAR fan. So. All right, just waiting on to come back, y'all. State going to play some more defense here, and see if they can move on tomorrow against, I think it's Auburn and South Carolina coming up after this game. So. All right, back at it. Here we go, y'all.
Been outstanding, frustrating Tennessee, all Tennessee players, but in particular, Dalton Knecht has had arguably his worst game of the year.
Well, it's been Mississippi State's defense, Ravi. This is a top 25 defense all season long. And they have gotten all over Dalton Knecht with long, physical, equal-sized bodies. Have given him nothing easy in this game. He's been frustrated a little bit.
Here. 3:21 to go. Make it 15.
That's as good as number 3 in white has been all year long.
Third free throw is good for Knecht.
Tennessee now in the
told us
bonus.
Yesterday,
So
we're not as grimy this year defensively as we have been in years past. Well, they've been grimy today.
Ripa, I know, right?
The dirty parts of the game, the hard parts of the game, they have embraced. They have not ran away from them. You have to do that against a team.
All right, lead is 15.
That's how
Anything's possible here with 3:20 to go.
Yeah. Jans talked about it after yesterday's win. We just sort of have to
Estrella in there, I
sometimes
don't
forget
think
about
we're ready-
personnel
we're
and
here to
matchups
win.
and just go back to what we are about. And today
playing
you've seen
tight
all of
defense.
that with their defense. And the game plan, using these big
all
guys
over
who can
Davis
clearly
there.
dribble
There
to break
comes
presses have been outstanding.
Jeffries
Chance
got
to trap Hubbard
12
here.
to the corner. Murphy gets it out, gets it to Jeffries. Full court pressure, wide
court.
open. Davis thought about
Wise
shooting, did
decision
not.
to launch from Deshaun Davis.
8
to
seconds on the
reset
shot
to 6.
clock.
The reverse is
And
good.
good.
Played by
Jeffries.
Matthews, the star
No,
of the
Matthews.
game.
I love his story. Said in the
Matthews,
first half,
67-50.
didn't come from a
With
family
2
that could
seconds on the
afford
shot
personal
clock with a
training and all
layup
the
underneath the basket.
one-on-one stuff.
There
and
goes
had to
Ziegler
trust
back
his team
to
coaches to
Triple
teach him the
J.
game. And man, did they teach
And
him
Glenn
well.
lands it again.
Been just lights out
Triple
here late
J,
in the
or
second
Ziegler
half. He
doing all
knocks
he can
down
do.
another 3. That's his 4th. He's got 20.
Ziegler with 20
Pulls it
points.
within 14, but nobody's been able to stop the 18-point scorer, Cam Matthews. Jimmy, how about perhaps losing the number 1 seed here? And Duke, of course, lost as we take a look at the men's ACC tournament. The 1 seed there is Carolina. And you never want to say the road is paved for them, but if they go on and win with Tennessee's loss, Lenardi has basically said that's a lock number 1 seed for North Carolina and Hubert Davis.
Yeah, I think that's where North Carolina's headed. And we talked about in the first half, no team has gone on to win the national title after losing their opening round game in their conference tournament. Duke out, Creighton out, and Tennessee
Normal
now,
Tennessee basketball,
237
one
away
more
from
tournament
joining
to
a group
lose,
that you don't want
then
to be
on to
a part of when
baseball.
your eyes are
Brownie
set
sweeps
down the
Bristol.
nets at that Final Four.
Matthew.
Coming off of a loss to Kentucky to finish the regular season. Got knocked around today. This thing's not over, but if you're Mississippi State, you remind your guys, Ravi, hey, we've got enough points to win the game. Just don't turn the dadgum thing over. Be strong with it. Close it out the free throw line and continue to handle this press with our press breaker.
Tennessee full court pressure. Jeffries gives it in. Top and a foul.
If I had an all-motor team, Cam Matthews would be the captain of the all-motor team in this league this year. Ravi, he touches the game in so many ways today as an offensive force. He has hard cut, man. With the ball and without the ball, he has hard cut Tennessee's defense. It's not easy to do, and man, you got to have some dogs and some shooters in college basketball to be successful these days. That
Estrella, the foul is
that's
on
a dog,
Estrella.
Cam Matthews.
No doubt about it. There's his mom, who you've talked about a lot. And her impact on Cam as Tolu Smith knocks down both. Matthews 7 for 7.
That's awesome, right?
He's drawn 5 fouls as well.
His mom, Ruthie,
69-53.
said, I will learn the game of basketball along with you to help hold you accountable, and man, she'll be proud of her son today.
Connects. Nightmarish day continues, and a loose one into Hubbard's hands. They're going to get a foul either on Meshack or Ziegler.
Foul on Meshack on
Jemai
Hubbard.
Meshack. Now, what does this mean for the SEC tournament now? Obviously, if Mississippi State plays this way, there's no picnic when you're dealing with the Dogs, but you're going to lose the 1 seed.
Yeah, you are. So I'll remind you that Auburn won this thing back in 2019 when they had to win 4 in a row. And Mississippi State, the way they played today, the way they looked yesterday, closing out that second half, they will not be easy to dismiss in this in this bracket.
And how high can they go in bracketology? They went from last four in to now first four to last four bye, and now they're clearly in the field. How high do they go?
I may have to move them from the back row of coach to the
Josh
first
was
row of
I'm
coach.
still liking the 2 seed for the March Madness run, so I'm not mad at
in the
this.
second half.
I hate we lost in Mississippi, but
I mean the second
big
game.
games to go.
There's a good chance, given this disparity here, we can get in the
Triple
second
J.
half. Shot missed, rebound in
Missed
traffic.
the brim
Mississippi
completely.
State. And now it's just a question of what will the difference be.
Back to Davis and a foul.
Here we go. Scott Matthews injecting himself into this telecast by throwing a jet out.
This is where this league is, and it's going to stay this way in first class. You're a 1, 2, 3, or 4 seed. Tennessee, Auburn, Alabama, and Kentucky. They're not going to move out of first class. And right there, right behind them in business class, in a solid 5, 6 seeds, South Carolina and the Florida Gators.
With wealthy coaches now, both those.
Very wealthy coaches. The dog pen at the back right there with
I think
Mississippi
the state gets in because of this
Texas
win
A&M.
right here.
I think they're in really good shape. The Aggies are, Ravi. That those 5 quad one
Purdue
wins,
I'm
their
not sure
strength of
yet. We'll
schedule,
have to take a look
it
here in a
aligns up with teams that have gotten in the past. In the eyes of the selection committee, I think they reward Texas A&M and Buzz Williams for that out-of-conference strength of schedule that they've had. And
with the free throw,
really good
that's
quad
8
one wins.
points
Hard to ignore the overall body of work.
One more subscriber to
Oof, on those dogs,
10,050.
no doubt. Where's Mississippi State end up? Coming off the last 4 bye list.
He misses the second free throw, rebound, Triple J.
I think
Minute
America's
52 seconds to go. This blowout disaster.
As you're getting ready to get on it, Jet, for 15
Ziegler back to
hours
Meshack.
to Seoul for
Meshack
baseball.
3.
At some point, I'll
And
think
good.
about
Meshack.
your Jet.
What class
For
are you in
Meshack.
on that jet ride? Woof, woof. You're at the very back for 15 hours by the blue water.
Amen.
It comes in handy for a 15-hour flight.
It sure does.
A lot of performance by Chris Chance's guys today. It's almost like they took it personal. They knocked Tennessee off 77-72 back on January the 10th. And defensively, man, they've got the secret sauce. And what you do against Tennessee, you are physical with them, and you chase Dalton Connect, you make him work, and you pound the thing inside, and they've done it to perfection in this game.
Yeah, I guess the question would be, with the score and these brackets looking like this, so Mississippi State will move, Auburn, South Carolina's our next game, and then those 4 teams will be on the floor later this evening. You know, the formula, which you just brought up, seems like a team like Auburn, somebody else can play it. But what makes them unique? Is it the big guys and the breaking of the press? Like, what makes Mississippi State twice now deliver the poison pill to Tennessee?
Yeah, it's a combination of all that stuff. First of all, there's not a more physical team in my eyes than Mississippi State. This is the big bodies and the length that they have. But they match up really well with Tennessee because you've got to have a defender, Ravi, that's 6'6", 6'8", that can chase and take the challenge. Multiple guys to chase Dalton Connect. Yeah. So that's what it's kind of a preview of that NCAA tournament. It's about matchups, and there'll be a lot of teams that will draw Tennessee and they think, man, we don't have that 6'7", 6'8" athlete defender like Mississippi State does, and that's why Mississippi State, I like him on a neutral floor in March because they can take out a high-level offensive guy. Can absolutely take him out.
And again, Tolu Smith, who is a star player on this team, Jimmy, and one of the leaders, going to end up with the round 7 points. That's where he has now. 7 points, 4 rebounds.
State with the ball.
He helped set the
pressure
rules of the
again.
game, Ravi, in those. Watch out for the first minute. Chris Jans called his number.
And a foul.
Yes, he did.
They set the tone right off the bat, man. We are coming at you.
Smith going to go to the line again, it looks
for
like.
40 minutes. Kind of sums up how Chris Jans
I don't know,
views
Joshua,
the game in terms of how it's supposed to be
we
played.
Can't have all 5 guys do something. Basket 3 for Zig. Misses completely
no
that
silver
time.
lining in any of this for Tennessee fans at all. But you're probably not getting on a jet to go back home. At least the ride is shorter than most of the other teams that are here. But that's no consolation for them. They came here thinking
Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate
we're probably
that.
going to end up playing
Subscribe,
Kentucky
man.
for
Thank
a
you so
championship.
much.
And half that dream is gone.
Yeah,
Appreciate it,
where will they be?
Joshua.
Most likely drop. They will drop to a 2 seed. Do they have to go all the way out west?
I guarantee they're going to put us out west.
At the wrong time of the season.
And they're scheduled down the stretch, similar to Mississippi State.
Keep away here.
Brutal. Well, this is all about the team that blocked today.
Top
They
of the
were
line
better team
there.
on both ends. They outfought, they out
Jeffrey,
they out physical.
Hubbard.
A Tennessee
Shoots
team
up.
in all 3 of those areas.
And in and out.
There's
Rebound.
Smith.
Smith.
Tolu Smith can't
Rebound, Triple J. 59 seconds to go. Connect. One of the worst games he's ever had.
Estrella can't finish the connect miss.
Pitiful.
Here's Tolu Smith.
Tolu Smith and a foul. Ziegler fouls
I'm not
Smith.
going to let you dunk here on us.
Well, GG.
And his team.
GG. The only team to beat us.
To find out where they are going to
Real Goose says, I didn't know you were a Vols fan, CeeLo.
On Selection Sunday.
Yeah, good for them.
Awesome, man. You found it.
Mississippi State.
Realized a great time
this year, Ravi, in SEC play. Arkansas last year was 8-10 and made it to the Sweet 16.
Real Goose.
That's how good this league is and how deep it is.
56.
And Mississippi State, there's no question they could win their first 2 games and get to that second weekend this year.
Whoa. Oh, it's going to be 130. It's 129.
He went to
Connect.
Rays, I think. Oh, my goodness.
Sums up the day, does it not?
Does.
Connect went up and shot from the slam, but he totally missed it.
Drive from Starkville here. We may have a few Mississippi State fans in attendance
a nail in the coffin if it is anything. But it's going to be 129 and a half if they don't shoot anything here. Hubbard, 20 seconds to go.
Just an overwhelming,
they're just going to hold it.
Performance by Chris Jans.
He's going to do the 130.
Bulldogs. They win on back-to-back days and knock the #1 team out.
Score!
And Ravi, think about this. Chris Jans, his guys came to Nashville losing.
I think what's his face going to win.
You've got to push the right buttons and that resiliency
right?
and toughness and encouragement. So many things go into picking your team up when they've lost 4 in a row coming into a tournament
Smith
like this.
comes off with a standing O.
What a magnificent job that Chris Jans has done the last 4 or 5 days preparing his team for Bridgestone Arena.
Yeah. You knock off a 1, it's an upset, but they beat them earlier. They know
Ziegler.
they beat them earlier.
Better team won today. Tennessee was the better team overall in the SEC play.
So, the state
2010
takes down them twice this year.
In a game in which Tennessee never led.
No.
They keep Dalton Connect to 14 points on 4 of 16 shooting. They hold the team to a 19 for 62 performance. Great defense, great game plan.
Went over 130.
Matthews 18 points, 7 of 7 shooting. Hubbard 18 points as well. They got outscored, we talked about it, by 28 points in the paint. A huge, huge deciding factor.
You can hack the scoreboard.
56, the final.
Let's go State, Samuel says.
Marty Smith is waiting for Cam Matthews, so there they go. And who will they take on? Will it be Auburn or South Carolina? Bruce Pearl.
There you go, your boys.
Lamont Paris. And later, Alabama, Florida. That's the nightcap. Florida getting used to the late hours. They were past midnight in Florida last night when they ended up. And of course, the Wildcats of Kentucky. And there's a whole bunch of blue, and it's likely to be even more blue if they can win tonight, tomorrow here at Bridgestone Arena.
There it is. GG.
You know, you watch these games against 1 seeds, etc. There's Marty looking to get Cam. And you realize at some point the better team, the 1 seed, is going to try to figure it out. They never figured it out today. Marty, go ahead.
Cameron Matthews leads Mississippi State to a victory over #1 Tennessee. Congratulations, young man. How do you describe the impact of this victory for you and your brothers?
It means a lot. Just knowing what we came in this tournament trying to do, get into the tournament, NCAA tournament, and Tennessee's a great team that gave us confidence to go into the next tournament.
You were the best player on the floor today, young man. 18 points on 7 of 7 shooting and 8 rebounds. How do you describe your performance?
Just going hard. My coach, my teammates, they believed in me. Last game I didn't have a good game, but they told me I couldn't hold my head down. I got to go out and compete tomorrow.
You know that dunk is going to be Sports Center top 10, right? Walk me through the dunk.
I hope it is, but I just got the ball through it to, I think, Tolu or Jimmy, I don't know which one, and I just saw the lane open up, and I just kind of took off.
Really appreciate your time. Congratulations, Cam.
Hail State, baby.
A great performance by a great young man. Ravi.
Hail State, Marty, thank you very much. An awesome performance. 73-56, on to the next for the Dogs. On to the next for us, but first, the college basketball scoreboard show with Dare and Damien.
Alrighty, so that is it. Let's go to the main screen here. Final score. Let me get some stats up here, and we'll call it a day. Tennessee is ousted from the SEC tournament, one and done. The number 1 seed, one and done. So, all right, let's see here. Let me get their box score. And 67-62, Purdue advances. They beat Michigan State 67-62. So let's take a look at some team stats real quick, and we'll call it a night. So 26 for 47 for State, 55%. Tennessee never got out of the 30s. 30% from the field, 19 for 62. One of the worst games I've seen them play the whole year. I've seen a lot of them. That other State game was another bad one as well. Unfortunately, we lost both times. From the three-point line, 8 for 33. Dalton Connect could not get it going. Ziegler got it kind of going there toward the end, but not much with 30%. State with 55%. Three-point line, State with 30%. Tennessee with 24%. Free throws, 17 for 22 for State, 10 for 12 for Tennessee. So State stunning foul the foul line as well. They were really good that way too. Rebounds, Tennessee 36, State 32. 12 assists for 11 for State. Turnovers, 15 for State, 14 for Tennessee. So the turnovers are a lot better in the second half. They didn't turn the ball over. Here's the points in the paint. Here's the main difference. 42 points in the paint for State to 16. They could not stop us inside. And I hope this isn't a video shoot for the rest of the leagues in the NCAA tournament. Tennessee can't stop you in the paint. A-Dude wasn't alive. Awaka was lost today. No one could get anything going in the paint. 14 for 17 on fouls. And let's see here. Largest lead, 23, was the final, was the largest lead, but the final is 73-56. So, well done. Thank you for the fun-filled stream of a tragic game. All hail CeeLo, the Tub King. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it there. Gator, thank you so much. Thanks for all the subscribers today, too. It was really good. We got to 10,050, so that was awesome. Box scores here really quick. Matthews, star of the game, 18 points for Matthews. He did not get to 20 as that one guy was wanting to happen. He's 7 for 7 for the field. Did not miss one. Wow. 4 for 5 for the three. He did not shoot a three-point shot. Jeffries, he was 3 for 5, and he had 8 points. Tolo Smith, 8 points. He had a lot of foul trouble. Matthews had 4 fouls, but he was the leader at 18. So he was still out there. So Davis, 1 foul. He had 7 points. And Hubbard had 18. He was 5 for 14 from the field. He had 3 for 18. 2 of those were just amazing shots. Off the bench for State was Bell Jr. He had 8 points. He was the leader. He was 3 for 5 from the field. On the Tennessee side, or let's see. Most rebounds for State was Matthews. Most assists for State was a tie between Moore and Matthews, and steals was Davis. So let's go to the Tennessee side here. A-Dude, 9 minutes, 2 for 6 from the field, 5 points. Only 2 for 6 from the field. They stopped him down low. Connect, 4 for 17. 14 points, the worst game I've seen him play all year. Only 2 for 9 from the three-point line. Ziegler, 7 for 17. He had 20 points. Those 3 points at the end there, those 3 three-pointers at the end were big. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Vescovi, 1 for 6 from the field, 0 for 4 from the three-point line, 2 for 3 from the free throw line, 4 assists, 2 steals, 4 points. Triple J, 0 for 5, 0 for 3 from the three-point line. He at least had 7 rebounds. He had 9 rebounds. So at least he did something. Let's see. Picking Auburn. Auburn beat South Carolina by 40 last game, so you're going with Auburn, huh? We'll see. We'll see what happens. That'd be a good game. Auburn versus Mississippi State tomorrow, if that's the case. Off the bench, it was Meshack. He had 10. He came alive toward the end of the game there. 4 for 6 from the field. He had 3 rebounds. So most rebounds was A-Dude. Most points was Ziegler. Most assists were a tie between Vescovy and Triple J. At least Vescovy did that. Most steals was Triple J. So he was doing assists. He was doing steals. He was doing rebounds. At least he's doing something. Vescovy, nothing. Kind of worthless out there. So off the bench, it was just Gainey. He didn't really play much. He was 1 for 3. So that is it. So there's your box scores. And like I said, Purdue beat Michigan State 67-62. Coming up this afternoon, you got Auburn and South Carolina in the SEC game. You got Kentucky going tonight against Texas A&M. Maybe we'll do that game tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But maybe tomorrow afternoon. Who knows? We'll see. We might do the state game again. But appreciate everybody that's hung with us today. Appreciate everybody that has hung with us during the SEC games with Tennessee. We've done a lot of them. And we're going to continue to try to do these games. So we'll see what the schedule's like during the March Madness, see where they place us. Are we going to be a 1 seed or are we going to be a 2 seed? Who knows? But that's all I got. I hope you guys, thanks for all the new subscribers. He got shut down. That's right, Ripa. But thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks for all the ones that liked on Facebook. And appreciate you guys. So until we see each other again, we will say go big, go Vols. And congratulations, Mississippi State. You beat Tennessee twice this year. And not only did you beat them, they destroyed them 2 times in a row. So GG for you. All right, guys, make sure if you're watching on replay, hit that like button and subscribe for you like Tennessee basketball and other stuff on this channel. So make sure you check us out. Until then, we'll give you a go big, go Vols. And let's figure this out before the March Madness tournament. Let's make a run for the national title. Go Vols!